Okay. It is time. Here we go. Hello. Hi. Hi, everyone. I have hand tracking again. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I got it working. I got it working again. Finally. It's been, I think, like 4 years since I've used it. So, yeah. Hello. Oh, fuck. Shit. No, the stream's not over yet. Hello. Hello. How's everyone doing? Oh my god. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. That was not even remotely intentional. Oh my god. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing tonight? My name is Night Paradox, the world's most ultimate supervillain. We're here on the amazing Twitch.tv and the amazing YouTube.com to hang out. We're gonna play some Donkey Kong Bananza later. We're gonna freeze our fucking balls off because we're in the ice level, so that'll be fun. Hello, Rezzy. I see you there. I see you there slamming your table. I feel that. That's also my reaction when I see myself in the mirror. I feel that. Hi, EB. Good old EB got to finally join a stream all the way at the beginning. I think you've been to like 1 or 2 more. So we love to see it. Hi, Evie. You're getting a wave from my dinky little leap motion. Hi. Hi. This is your first stream with the new model, by the way, EB. Check it out. How do you think? What do you think? I love it, personally. I love it. I think it's amazing. We're gonna work on like the expressions and things, but overall, I think it's fantastic. So, hi Velvet, hi Son of All for One, hello minions, hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. You just got off Marvel Rivals, Son of All for One? That's awesome. What were you doing in Marvel Rivals? Who were you playing? Who were you absolutely destroying with the power of violence and gamer rage? What were you doing, Son of All for One? I'm sure you were fucking killing it, my guy. I believe in you. I believe in you. You're playing Rogue? Oh, okay. Based. I love that. I have been experimenting with Rogue a little bit. I'm not especially great at her, but she's fun. She is fun. And apparently people think she's busted, so that's cool. Velvet is doing good, was bored playing some games and watched videos. That's excellent. Velvet is also asking me to slap him. Nope. Bad Velvet. Bad Velvet. Oh, fuck. Maybe I need to get the new leap motion. This is the old ancient hand trackers that we used back in the day. Us grandparent VTubers, this is what we used back then, and we liked it, damn it. I had to get a I had to get a necklace to go around my neck to do the hand tracking with, to hold the tracker, right? And it feels like I'm wearing a BDSM collar or something. This shit is excruciating. I think also I've just got a fat fucking neck is the other problem. I don't think they build these things for people with fat, gigantic trans girl necks. Like mine. Like mine. You were killing it as Magic last time I saw you playing. That is true. I haven't gotten to play in a while. I am not a chud. Don't even. Don't even. I'll fight you, Velvet. Come on. Velvet. I'm not chud. Yeah, I was playing Magic last time I played Marvel Rivals, and I just have not played the video game. I just have not had time. I haven't played any video games, except for us playing games together here on the stream. I have not been playing any video games, like, at all, if you can believe it. I have not played... I played a little bit of The Devil, and then I decided I want to play it with my girlfriend, so I only played like 30 minutes, and I was like, oh, I see. This is peak. I understand now. I see. So, I'll get around to it eventually, I guess. So, if you have not played Of the Devil, you should go do it. The main character is literally me. She's Night Pair of Ducks. She is literally me. So, EB. I am so eepy. I stayed up through all the night to finally show up. It looks great. I'm so happy for you. I am happy as well, and I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I am so pleased with this model. Yeah, fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. He killed it. He's a very nice guy. His name's Leroy. You can follow him on Blue Sky. He's doing a lot of cool stuff, and I'm very pleased. Very, very pleased. I feel that about the neck. I be over here feeling like the thumb underlings from Spy Kids. For real. For real. Like, my weight has always been a problem. I'm working on fixing that. And, yeah, not fun. Not fun. You're having a fat fucking neck. Oh, God. Oh, man. What do my other hotkeys do? Oh, yeah, I'm angry. I'm sad. I'm disturbed. And I can turn my thing off. And yeah, I can do this. Yeah. I like this face especially. This is a good face. I finally put the lands back in my ninja deck. You need those. For anyone who has not played Magic the Gathering, you need those. So I'm glad that you put them back in the deck, Son of All for one. That's good. You should do that. You should definitely do that, my guy. Because you need them to play the game just at all. So, I'm glad you put them back in. Funny that you mentioned Magic the Gathering, by the way, because I gotta admit a irresponsible thing today, which is today I was gonna just lock in and I was gonna edit my video and I was gonna, I was gonna record and I was gonna do responsible things, right? I really want this thing to work so bad for the vibe. I was gonna do that, right? And then I didn't do it. And then I didn't do it. My ass went to go play Magic the Gathering all day. It was from like 3 p.m. because I slept till like I think 1 p.m. because I was up late last night editing clips for you, chat. Editing for you guys. Whoa. You see that? Oh, my teeth. Okay. maybe not. Maybe we won't do that one. Whoa, that was crazy. Anyway. So, yeah, I was editing specifically for you guys. And then I was up till like 3 in the morning, just drinking cup after cup of Earl Grey tea, like I'm Captain Picard from Star Trek. And then I went to bed and I slept till like 1 p.m. Which is not a great habit. You should not. You shouldn't do that. You should have a good sleep schedule and you should wake up. That would be my recommendation to all of you in my chat. So, thank you, Para. Yes, I do so much hard work for my minions. For my minions, my evil minions, gonna help me take over the world. The power of VTubing. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, I don't need to sleep. Sleep is weakness. Who the fuck needs sleep, huh? Who needs sleep? I don't need it. Whoa, it did again. I don't need it. Oh god. I have a land in my ninja deck that turns into an unblockable creature. Sick, sick. There's one I want to get for my Sephiroth deck, where you have to like sacrifice a bunch of your guys, and then it transforms into a monster because it like destroys the town that is the land. I forget what it's called. I could probably pull up a picture of it, but I think that one's very cool. Breakfast was an experimental French toast breakfast sandwich, which was weirdly some of the best shit I've made so far. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Breakfast sandwiches go hard, right? I've made some damn good breakfast sandwiches in my life. But my thing now is that I really don't eat breakfast like ever anymore. Cause I wake up and I'm home for like 10 minutes in the morning and then I run out the door. That's unironically how it goes. That's seriously how it goes. Also probably not a great habit to have, but it's just how I operate at this point. It's just how I am. So, you know. Oh, God. Gotta fix sleep schedule. Takes notes. If there's anyone who's not fixing their damn sleep schedule anytime soon, it's you, Rezi. You're my best friend and my big sister, and I can confirm to you that that's not happening. But everyone wish Rezi a good sleep times. We played VR chat the other night together, and good old Nitania showed up and tried to sexualize me again. I was not having any of it. And then I started yapping about Thomas the Tank Engine because that's what I like doing. That's what I like to do with my life, chat. That's what I like to do. So, oh God. Show device. Look at that. Look at that cool little rectangle there. Wait a minute. All right, here, I'm going to hold my hand up in front of my thing. Okay, so I have to hold my hand all the way up here for it to even show up. Okay, so it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, chat. Here, wait, new plan. Ugh. Clip it into my boobs. Yeah, come on. Nope. I'm trying so hard. Ah! There. Come on. Come on, thing I paid $150 for 6 years ago. Come on. Whatever. All right, I give up on it. I give up on it. Who the fuck needs hand tracking, huh? The VTubers don't need that shit. Ah, God. Just come over and knock me out with a bat. I'll be all right. For real. For real. I feel that. I feel that, Rezi. Sleep or I'll make you sleep. Great job, EB. You've been a minion for like 3 weeks and you're already getting to the violence. I love that. I love it. Excellent. Excellent. You're already to the wanton violence. Oh, you're a true evil minion, EB. I love that. Oh, man. Good clip. Real. Also, I did read your previous message, Dragon Man. Ever heard of RAD? I have. I have heard of Robot Alchemic Drive on the PS2, and I have heard about it to the point where I am debating streaming it at some point. I would like to, because I mostly want to play weird, old, obscure PS2 games on this stream, and I think that would be fun. I say that while we're playing Donkey Kong, but we're doing that because Velvet bought me the damn thing, okay? So it's, you know, it's a special occasion. There's a difference. So, but when we're done with Donkey Kong, we're going back to boomer games, and you could buy me fucking, I don't know, the Taj Mahal, and I'm not doing nothing anymore, because what I've realized, and this is not a roast on the chat, but what I've realized, I have very, very limited time to stream. So what's easier for me is I have my OBS set to record the games alongside the entire stream, right? And the utility of that is then I have nice, beautiful game footage that I can use for videos or for things. So once we're done with Donkey Kong, we're going to be playing the games that I want to make videos of so that I can record the footage and knock it out all in one shot, you know? I think that will be very convenient, and that will be great. So that's what we're going to do. Chat room, minions, that is what we're going to do. So, but Danky Kang is a special exception. I also didn't have this OBS thing set up when Velvet gifted me the Switch, so, you know, it's kind of a last-minute change to operations. It has a monkey breaking shit. That comes first. Exactly. Exactly. I was thinking more like scented candles, blankie on the couch, potato chips, and a good TV show. The violence is saved for bigots and the government. EB, stop being based. EB, stop being so based. Huh? Whoever told you could be so based, EB? Whoever told you could be so based? Come on now. EB. EB! In my chat. Silly EB. Damn. Stop being based. Stop being real as fuck. Anyway, sorry, I'll be more cringe. I feel that. That's me. That's me, IRL. Oh, God. But yeah, so I was out playing Magic the Gathering from, like, I think 2:30 till 6 o'clock, and then I had to run all the way home. Not literally run. That would be really funny, though, if I just ran and at like 30 miles in 1 minute to get here to stream, or 1 hour to get here to stream. I don't think even I am capable of that shit. But yeah, I kind of got my ass kicked, I have to admit. Kind of got my ass kicked. Was not especially pleased by the ass kicking because, yeah. But I played with my Sephiroth deck, and that was the one I especially got my ass kicked on, because the thing about Magic the Gathering is you have to kind of play like slowly and tactically, you know? Which is an issue for me, because I don't like playing slow and tactically. I want to play fast. I want everything to happen right now, chat. I want everything to happen right now. And that's not how card games work. So I tend to get my ass beat because I throw out all my absolute best cards and I just curb stomp for like 2 minutes, and then everybody else curb stomps me back. And I can only take so much curb stomping. So, But then I pulled out my Hearthhold World Seed, which is a funny little space guy who flies up in space and whatever and destroys planets, which I also do from time to time. And I had better luck with him. And then I had to go because I had to come to the lair to get ready for stream. Hang out with my minions. So, worth it. I don't know. I have this funny thing I've realized, which is I am like very dead quiet during Magic the Gathering. You're kind of supposed to talk to people. You're supposed to talk to people, and I kind of just don't do it. I am like dead silent. I'd look like a serial killer or something. And like, that's not how you're supposed to play the game. Everybody else is having all these heartfelt, lovely conversations with each other, and I'm fucking, you know. Wait a minute. 1 second. I want to pull up the thing. Okay, perfect. Para believes too much in the heart of the cards. Cards will not save your kneecaps, ma'am. That's true. That's true. I do tend to believe too much in the heart of the cards. I am a, I'll just draw more cards and then I will eventually land on something worth a damn kind of person, which is also a very bad habit to have. You should not be relying entirely on luck. So, oopsies. But yeah, so it was fun enough. It was a thing. It was a thing. So, let me look at my handy-dandy little notebook I've got here. I have to admit, all day yesterday, I was locked in. I was locked in so hard because I was cleaning all day. Minions Your girl kind of lives in a nightmare trash den. Oops. I can't say it's like Asmongold level, but it kind of gets there sometimes, I will admit. I'm lazy. I am very lazy. So I do have trouble with the dust. I mean, dust isn't, the dust is not bothering me, right? The dust is just chilling, right? The dust is just sitting there being as happy as it can be. It doesn't bother me, and I don't bother it, And then that's how things end up the way they are. It's a dragon's hoard. Someone else's trash is your treasure. For real. For real. I would not mind being a dragon, now that you mention it. I think I could make a pretty good dragon. I, too, want to accumulate massive amounts of wealth to hold on to for an indeterminate period of time. It's very funny, whenever I think about dragons, because, like, what are they doing with all that money anyway? I guess they're just literally hoarding all of it. But, like, if I was a dragon, I'd be, like, investing that money, right? I would be investing it in the stock market. I would not just be hoarding it in a savings account, which is my cave. That would be what I would do, personally. So, yeah, I think dragons are just stupid, basically. And dragons need to get on my level with the personal finances. Billionaires are just modern-day dragons, but less cool, more lame as fuck. I agree, Resnor Zero. I agree. Nobody even calls you that anymore except me, because I'm old. But you are actively correct. I think I would rather have dragons than billionaires, though. Because dragons are like cool lizards, right? They're like cool lizards. Billionaires are just regular white dudes. They're not cool lizards. They can't shoot fire, to my knowledge. That's significantly less exciting. That is significantly less interesting than a big lizard. So, that's my hot take of the evening. If I were a dragon, I would torch capitalism and set the people's hearts ablaze, but that's just me. You're based. You're based. I've thought about that sometimes. I think if I ever magically became a billionaire, I don't know if I would stay a billionaire or if I would try to, like, dissolve the system, I don't know how I would handle having that much money. I like to think I would want to dissolve the system, but I don't know. Like, maybe my brain will just explode and I die. Well, I guess that's a separate problem, but just become Batman? Unironically, yes. I would fucking kill to be Batman. I know I'm an evil supervillain and shit, but I could rock with being Batman. For real. Just hopefully... fuck. Hopefully without the horrific parental shooting in an alleyway. In the TTRPG Shadowrun, a dragon ran for president, won, and then was assassinated? Holy shit! Oh my god! Think JFK was a dragon? It's possible. There's no evidence to the contrary. He could have been a dragon the whole time. You never know. You never know. You could convince me that most of the modern politicians are straight up like fantasy creatures in skin suits, and I would be like, yep. Seems legit. I believe it. This is the Night Paradox parable. Or Night Paradox difficulty is I slept for a pretty decent amount of time, and I'm still out here yawning. Oh my god. It's a never-ending struggle, chat. It's a never-ending struggle. The sleep schedule struggle. JFK wasn't a dragon, but he was into some weird stuff. He was 100% a scaly. I can believe it. That would be an interesting video. If someone were to go back and to determine like historical figures, if they were furries or scalies, that would actually be rather interesting. Or at least I would find it interesting. And I have interesting taste in media, so maybe I would be the one person on the planet who would enjoy that. So, Legendary Fiend! Hello, Legendary Fiend, the Legendary Fiend. Are you a legendary creature from Magic the Gathering? Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about whether or not John F. Kennedy was a scaly. You could convince me. You could convince me that he was. I'm trying to think of other... Abraham Lincoln could have been a furry. I would believe that, too. I would definitely believe that. Because, like, Teddy Roosevelt is definitely a furry. That's the one I'm thinking of. That dude loved bears too much. He enjoyed bears far too much. He also killed them a lot. Which is, and he would be an interesting furry in that instance. So, this is the worst thing ever on any stream. Oh God! Hi Woo, hi Woo. We're talking about whether or not John F. Kennedy and Teddy Roosevelt were furries. Oh boy, how you doing, Woo? Welcome to the stream. I have not slept, but at the same time I have slept. I slept from like 3 p.m. to 1 p.m. or 3 a.m. to 1 p.m. So, maybe I sleep too much. I need to sleep less. That may in fact be the issue there. My glitchy ass hands. I'm looking at my notes for like things that I did this weekend. What did I do? That was Friday. I bought more Magic the Gathering. Oh, yeah! I finished my Azula, finally. I posted about it in the Discord, but I finally finished my Fire Lord Azula deck that I've been working on for, like... when did Avatar come out? Like 3 months now. And I kept putting it off, and then I just didn't want to play Magic for a little while. But I finally finished it. And then ironically, I went to go play Magic the Gathering today, and then I felt insecure about the deck because I didn't put that much work into it, and so I still didn't play with it. So, I have not actually gotten to, like, test the deck out necessarily. I have just built it with money. Oh, God. What is it even tracking? I have my hands on the ground. Ugh. You got insecure about a deck? You continue to amaze me. Yeah. I have that power. I'm the most secure, insecure person ever. Unironically. I see EB is trying to proposition Legendary Fiend to be the prize of a quest. Well, I feel like Legendary Fiend is definitely the prize of a quest. I feel like I've won ever since Legendary Fiend showed up to the stream. So, that's excellent. Going to get some cards, sleeves, and possibly a deck box for my Cyber Dragon deck. There you go. You, Velvet, we're going to shout out Velvet. Velvet went ahead and just dropped an entire whole ass essay in my Discord about Yu-Gi-Oh! Because he's goated. Because he's goated like that. Yeah, he just dropped a whole ass essay about a very specific deck. Because I was at Walmart and I was very bored and I was like, how can I spend money in an irresponsible way? Ah, yes, I will spend $13 on a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I have never played Yu-Gi-Oh. I do not know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I've never watched the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. I have never seen a U, a Gi, or an O. I have never been to Egypt. I don't even know what Egyptian people are. That's a lie. I know what they are. Yeah, so I know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh! But I did go ahead and buy that deck for whatever reason. So I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. Unironically. They're people night? They are people. That's true. The problem is, I don't talk to people. So, you know. It makes it relatively more difficult to know what people are when you don't interact with them ever. Hotline Miami! Very good. That was one thing I did, if we're talking about irresponsible purchases from yesterday, is I also just, I thought it was cute. I was perusing the new Thomas merch because I'm a Thomas fiend. Thomas the Tank Engine. I don't know why. No, I do know why. It's called autism. And I'm a fiend for that show. And I bought a little bit of merchandise for whatever reason. I'm not even planning on playing with it. It's just sitting on my desk because I thought it looked cute. It's a little die-cast model of James, the Red Engine, the GOAT, the greatest character of all time. It was like $8, and it honestly looks very good. I think I sent a picture of it in the Discord, but it honestly is a very good little model. So I enjoyed that. That would be an interesting VTuber stream, building a model railroad. Oh boy, that would be something. I bought $17 of groceries. Does this make me irresponsible? It makes you wise, actually, because having nutrients is important. That's the most obvious statement I've ever said, but it's true. I say this as someone who constantly forgets to buy groceries. This is true. This is real. I do forget to buy groceries all the time. It's a problem because then I have to rely on McDonald's, and you should not rely on McDonald's for literally anything. Yeah, don't starve yourself. Exactly. Hi, Mary! Hello! Welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome! How you doing, Mary? Mary and I were chatting earlier about content creation, because we are, as you know, content creators. Or supposedly. I heard Yu-Gi-Oh! What happened? What happened is that I bought a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck for $13 at Walmart, and I haven't even taken it out of the box. I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! In my life, but I was like, that'd be kind of fun. That would be cute. So here we are. Here we are. So. Oh, where are my notes? Motherfucker. Oh, I guess I can tell about the tea kettle, because I do think it's funny. So, a good friend of mine, Horrormancer, recommended this maneuver to me because we stay up super late editing and shit. So she showed me that she purchased a tea kettle, like an electric tea kettle, to sit in her office next to her desk specifically for making tea. To power through content creation time with the power of far too much caffeine. So that's what we bought, or that's what I bought, is a electric tea kettle that sits upstairs in the lair, or downstairs, or wherever the lair happens to be. And I can make tea just anytime I want. Anytime I want. I don't have a caffeine addiction, chat. You can't prove it. You can't prove that I have one, chat. Chat room. You can't prove it. Based. I love tea. I do too. I drink a lot of Earl Grey. Far too much Earl Grey for one silly girl on the internet to be drinking. For real. You'd be down to teach me Yu-Gi-Oh? Hell yeah. We would, I'd have to think about it. Unironically, I just bought that Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck, so I could just look at the pictures and see, like, the quality of the cards. I don't know if I will necessarily get into the game itself. I also bought it because Velvet recommended, because I sent a picture of it, and then Velvet pointed it out in the picture. And so I was like, well, it's like $13. I might as well just buy it. I'm interested in Yu-Gi-Oh because it's like anime style like vibe, you know? And I think that's interesting. But I'm so locked in on Magic at this point, you know? Yeah, like I'm so locked in on it. I thought I just said that structure deck is goated. That's what you said, yes. That is what you said. And that's why I bought it. So I have you to thank, Velvet, for inspiring me to purchase that structure deck. Yes, it's the Blue Eyes White Destiny one. It has a cute girl on the front, and that's all I know about it. Because I don't know what the fuck a Blue Eyes White Dragon is. I assume it's a white dragon with blue eyes. But I could be wrong. There is every chance in the world that I am completely incorrect on that statement. Night Paradox is in my DMs telling me about her chronic caffeine addiction. She's hopeless. I really am. Funny that you mention it, because I do have here, I have hashtag not sponsored. I have the new ghost flavor. You can't see it, but I'm holding it. What is the flavor? It's blue raspberry. It's blue raspberry. It kind of tastes like a Slurpee. How much caffeine is in this? Okay. 200 milligrams natural caffeine. 200 milligrams. And then 1,000 milligrams pure carnitine. Huh. I don't even know what that second one is, but it sounds neat. This thing could actively be giving me, like, super cancer, and I just wouldn't know about it. What is daily recommended amount of caffeine? Less than 400 milligrams per day is safe. Okay, so I should be fine for now, but obviously I have the ability, if needed, to absolutely annihilate my body. So we'll see what happens. If I drink 2 of these, then yeah, it's just instant death, I guess. Super cancer sounds like a debuff in Fallout. It does. It does. It sounds like a debuff in Helldivers. It's super cancer. Oh my god. Hi, Christian! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about me getting super cancer and dying instantly. I say the phrase super cancer way too much. I don't know where I picked that up from. I think I just made it up. But it's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, it is straight up rad water. Yeah. It's even blue. It's blue, which makes me think even more of Fallout. They have a green one. They have a... What's that flavor? I forget. They have like a limeade one. So, and I like that one too. So that one's like the true Fallout drink. Oh! Funny thing. Here, wait. I'm gonna grab a picture of it. What the fuck did I do? I hit a button on the Switch. Fallout food. So I went to Halloween Horror Nights last year, and I got to have the like they had Fallout at Halloween Horror Nights, right? Because the show had just come out. So I got to try all the Fallout food, and it was the most disgusting shit I have ever tried in my life. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? There it is. I found it. Okay, we'll just look at this picture actually. Perfect. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. So, I'm going to cover you guys up a little bit. So, they had, in no particular order, they had a bowl of, a cup of popcorn that had, like, buffalo chicken things on it. They had They had a whole like Five Nights at Freddy's restaurant because of the movie, right? I didn't get to go to it, but I did do the haunted house. Isn't that FNAF shit? It is, yes. Yeah, they had Five Nights at Freddy's and Halloween Hornets last year, which we can yap about, actually, now that I think about it. Why is it not a pizza? So they did have pizza. I didn't try it, but it was like pizza with spaghetti on top. It was, why don't we have both pizza? I did not try it, and I don't want to. Apparently, it's a thing from the movie. I didn't watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and I don't particularly care to, so I didn't see that. I didn't know what that was about, but yeah, they did have a FNAF pizza. I would have been shocked if they didn't, but yeah, and they also had the FNAF cupcake. I did not feel like sitting in the line for the Five Nights at Freddy's shitty restaurant because it wasn't even themed to FNAF. It was just the regular theme park restaurant, but they changed the menu. But it's not like you got to go in there and see my dad, Freddy Fazbear. My dad, who is also my husband. Like, it's not like it was that. You had to go to the haunted house for that, which we can yap about in a moment. So I want to. I don't think I talked about it on stream. I may have, like, tweeted about it. So, your 5% Italian wants to scream. I want to see if I can find a picture of it. FNAF pizza. Oh my god. Yep, there it is. Can I find a not garbage quality picture of it, please? We might have to settle for shitty low resolution pictures. Oh, come on. Why is it so hard to find actual pictures worth a damn of this shit? Yeah. This was the Five Nights at Freddy's pizza. This is real. This is real. People paid money for this. Theme park money, too. I don't know if you guys have ever been to a theme park of any kind, but especially like Disney and Universal. The food is insane in terms of the price. Like, it is barely better than like cafeteria food half the time. But I think this was like $17. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Yeah, that's true. It is true. I'm fairly certain it was $17. Served on a paper plate. Yup. 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 Accurate. Oh, God. All right, get this shit off my screen. What else did I have at HHN? Okay, so the thing I wanted to talk about, HHN, Fallout, what were those things? Chicken things. Yeah, there they are. Oh, yeah, they weren't chicken. They were, okay. I kind of weirdly enjoyed these. I like how this one looks like an analog horror or some shit. This looks like the Blair Witch Project. So these are fried pickles in like spicy cheese sauce, which I guess has something to do with Fallout. What were these even called? Pickle bucket baked chicken. So what does this have to do with Fallout is my question. This doesn't have anything to do with Fallout. Have a good one, Mary. Drive safe. Oh, man. Apparently, they had deviled eggs, too, which were apparently disgusting. So I didn't have those, because I read that they were horrible, apparently. I don't know if I would trust theme park deviled eggs. I don't think I would. But I did like the fried pickle. So the thing I wanted to shout out here is, why don't we grab a big picture of it? So they had a mocktail, right? The older viewers in the audience, and not... Whoa, God! And not EB, because EB's not old enough to drink yet, as far as I know. So this is real. This is a mocktail. Well, actually, no. Are people under 21 allowed to drink mocktails? Okay, so EB, you could have had the horrible curse thing. I am in Norway. 19 is old enough to drink. Oh, okay. Well, okay. You're good then. Perfect. Yes, this is a mocktail that came in a Radaway bag, which is really cool. Apparently it tasted disgusting, but they let you keep the bag. It's just a straight up IV bag. Apparently it tasted like peppermint. It tasted like actual like cough syrup, which is insane to me. I don't think I would like that. I don't think I would have liked that at all. At all. Like, fuck no. Fuck no. Oh my god. Yeah, because I was reading people were getting, like, sick from it or whatever, and I was like, okay, I'm not even going to deal with that. I drank quite a lot of liquor that night, I will admit. I didn't drink as much as I wanted, but I definitely... I get fucked up at Halloween Horror Nights, okay? I get absolutely fucked up every time I go. I try to go at least every couple of years. I would love to go every year, but money is a thing, so... yeah, I drink a lot at Halloween Horror Nights. I've only drank twice before. Honestly, you're not missing much. I think it's an acquired thing. Yeah, I know you're grown up. You better be. We're gonna have share words here. It's not for everyone, especially because most drinks taste like doo-doo. Like, I drink straight, like, scotch, like bourbon, which is like 55% alcohol, and it just tastes like I'm dying. And I like it, chat. I like it. So, but that's a me thing, you know? I would not recommend that to anyone. So, I don't drink. I'm literally 4. Okay, woo. You're banned forever. Sorry. You're the image of the puppy with the propeller hat and the lollipop. You actually are. Unironically, that image is you. Like, outside of this bit, that image is actually you. Knight, your model reminds me of Ultimate Spider-Man for the PS2, which is epic. That is epic. I appreciate that. I can't say that was intentional, but that's based. If any of you have not played Ultimate Spider-Man on the PS2, very good. It's funny. I was thinking about this the other night. When I first designed the very first design, right? It was supposed to be an anime character. It was supposed to be an anime character like all the other VTubers. And now, over time, I have become more of like a comic book character, you know? And I think especially with this model, I mean, this model is straight up like cell shaded like a cartoon, you know? And again, that was not really something I thought of in the beginning, but I think it works so well. I think it's super unique. You know, there's not a lot of VTubers who are that like graphic novel style, you know? And especially not a lot of them with big bazonga honkaroos like me. So that's fun. I love it. I'm a big fan. Never drank in your life. Again, you're not missing much, son of all for one. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, especially now, because it's so expensive. I was in Miami a couple months ago. Unironically, I was in Miami for the dumbest possible reason. Do you want to know why I was in Miami? I was in Miami because they opened up a micro center in Miami, and I was like, I want to go to the micro center. So that is why I made the massive trek to Miami. And then ironically, Miami and the micro center ended up being my least favorite part of the entire Miami trip. Because then I was like, well, if I'm already going all the way to Miami, I want to, you know, see the city and do all that. And so I spent most of the time I was on the beach. I was on the ocean. I was riding a bike around. I was walking around places. I was swimming a whole bunch. I was getting so wasted. Oh my God. I think I drank more Modelo's on that one trip than most people drink in like a lifetime. And now I love Modelo. If there's any beer that I would recommend to anyone, Modelo, by the way. It's very good. It's the only one that I really like that much. But yeah, so I made that giant trip down there, and yeah, it was a good time. I really liked it. You know, I live around a lot of people who are like terrified of big cities, right? That was all I was getting for like, because I was telling, you know, friends and family that I was going, and it's like, oh, night, I hope you don't get shot. I hope you don't get, you know, by the people of the differently colored people. And it's like, clearly you have never gone anywhere outside your little small town, and you have never, your only exposure to the outside world is through the power of Fox News. So obviously you would be terrified of everything, but to me, that's lame. Like, that's not a way to live, you know? So it was very interesting to get to go and to see what it's like. And you really get an appreciation for like the culture, because it's a lot of Cubans down there. Because I was in South Beach, because of course I was. The gayest place in the entire Miami area of in the entire planet. Unironically, you could make an argument for South Beach and Miami being the gayest place on the planet. It's awesome. So it's a lot of that, and then a lot of Cubans. I ate so much Cuban food. You guys have no idea. I ate so much Cuban food. I ate so much, and now I have a distinct appreciation for ropa vieja. I don't know if you guys have ever had any ropa vieja. It's basically like torn up chunks of beef, and it's like stringy in a tomato sauce. Oh my God. Oh, I ate that shit and it was like coming. Oh my God. It was amazing. It was amazing. I would highly recommend making yourself some ropa vieja. I actually made it for myself a couple weeks ago, and it was very easy to do. It was a very easy recipe. I would definitely recommend it. I had an empanada for the first time. This is true, by the way. I'd never had an empanada before that trip. So that was my very first empanada of all time, and now I'm a fiend for empanadas. I fucking love those bitches. I love them. Hi, Gator! Empanadas are tasty. I agree. Hello, we're talking about, I went to Miami a couple months ago, and I also went to Halloween Horror Nights on the same trip. Hi, Alistair Eclipse! God damn it, Alistair! Beating me with a hammer! I hate it when you do that! Alistair. How you doing, Alistair? Welcome to the stream. We're talking about, I went on a trip to Halloween Horror Nights, and I went to Miami on the same trip. And we're talking about all the various cursed food and activities that I got up to. This was a couple months ago. It was very fun. It was a good time. What's an empanada? An empanada is basically like, it's like a roll thing. It's okay. We're going to look up the technical definition before all the Hispanics in the audience try to kick my ass. Which one of them is my moderator, and he will kick my ass for saying what an empanada is wrong. Definition of empanada: a Spanish or Latin American pastry turnover filled with a variety of savory ingredients and baked and fried. Or fried. That's basically what it is. It's just a bunch of like beef or chicken and veggies, and you turn it over in a thing, and then you fry it up or you bake it, and that's an empanada. It's a wheat dumpling, pretty much, but like Hispanic mode, you know? Like, do I want to read that, Dan, the nerdy internet guy? Do I want to read that? Yes, you do. I think this is a trick. I'm gonna elect to not do that. I actually do need to write out some lore. You should. Whatever it is, you should do that. Damn it. Okay, you know what, Dan? I will, just for you. I don't think you're trying to get me to say anything heinous or disgusting. So, here. So everything that I'm about to say is directly from Dan's mouth. This is from Dan. Hello, I'm popping into random chats and saying, fun fact, when I was younger, I used to have a deep hatred of jazz. Like, I'd be really liking a song, and then someone would be like, ooh, that's a nice jazz song. And immediately I'd be like, ew, jazz? I hate it. All right, Dan, right off the bat, we're gonna have to have some words here, because jazz is amazing. We're gonna have some words here. I also licked rust in a public pool changing room locker. I was waiting for the bathroom and shoved myself in a locker, saw the rust, and thought, wonder what that tastes like. I was a strange child. A truer statement has never been said. But I respect you telling us the deep Dan lore, honestly. I guess I will give you some Deep Night Paradox lore if we're talking about dumb shit I did as a kid. This is a real true story. When I was a kid, I had to go to the hospital one time, right? Because I broke like every toe on my right foot, right? You want to know how I did that? I was walking around outside, and I saw we had like a brick in the yard that my dad was using for stuff, right? And I thought, right, the best plan of action would be, while I'm walking around in the yard barefoot, I thought if I kicked it really, really hard, I could make it fly off like a soccer ball. And that's how I broke every toe in my foot. That's how I did that. Oh, man. Thankfully my feet are not mangled anymore. I'm sure my chat loves to know that my feet are functioning nowadays. That's how I did that. Oh, God. I seriously thought if I kicked it hard enough, it would, like, fly off like a soccer ball. It'd be like Team Rocket blasting off again. And that's not how it works. Oh, my God. I might need to see photo proof. Hi, Gamma. Gamma, have you been to a stream since the return? I actually can't remember. You may have, and I just forgot. But welcome to the stream. How you doing, Gamma? We all have our secrets, I suppose. Oh, boy. I have a little something to share. All right, this is from Alistair. Oh, you're on YouTube. Okay. Alistair sent a message, and I'm just now getting to it. I have a little something to share. I am a Pokemon addict. Okay, maybe not an addict, but I know a lot about it. Fan, or maybe even super fan, would be accurate, I guess. I love that. That's real. We were just talking about card games earlier, and I used to have like a really pretty decent like encyclopedic knowledge of Pokemon years ago. That was when Gen 5 came out. It just became my hyperfixation for like a year, 2 years, right? And then immediately after Gen 5 ended, I was over it. Immediately. Basically immediately. Did not really participate in anything past Gen 5. I think also what made it difficult was I was trying to get like a lot of the really cool Pokemon that you couldn't get in Gen 5, right? Like I was trying to get a Gengar, I was trying to get a Pikachu, I was trying to get quite a few different Pokemon, and it's really hard in Gen 5 because you need to own the old games, but Gen 5 was my first one, so I couldn't do it. I had to like get those games and then play through them, which is easier said than done. And that was how I played Pokemon Platinum for like 200 hours, and I don't even own those copies of Pokemon games anymore. I'm going to take the picture of the empanada off the screen. I'll leave the Five Nights at Freddy's and the cursed Fallout drink on the screen, though. I just kind of left the empanada up there. Oh, God. I don't even have those copies of the Pokemon games anymore. I lost them on a road trip like 15-ish years ago. I was yeah, it had to have been right around that time when Gen 5 come out. Okay, maybe more like 15. I lost them all on a road trip, and now those games are like $200 each. I had Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon Black, White 1, and Pokemon White 2. That's like easily $800 right there. And I lost it at some random McDonald's, probably in fucking... what's that state called? Tennessee. Yeah. So some kid came across my DS collection, and that kid was like, fuck yeah, this is the best day of my life. And you know what? I'm happy for that kid. In retrospect, I'm very happy for that kid. Also, I want to kick his ass. But that's besides the point. Well, because I was only 3 when Pokemon came out in the US, and I got into it around the time of Pokemon Crystal being released, I kind of made it a point to stick with that particular series up till today. By the way, I know all 1,025 so far Pokemon species names, and if you ask me what the 18 types are, IRL more specifically, I would be able to reel them off, no problem. I'm weird like that. Honestly, Alistair, it's less that you're weird and more that you have a very particular special interest, and you know what? You're very real for that. If we're sharing our special interest now, mine is, as we were kind of talking about earlier in the stream, mine is Thomas the Tank Engine. I am like the archetypical autistic person because I know every train, I know all of their names, I know the majority of like their bases, like what real life trains they're based on. I know all of the lore. I know all of the real life events that the stories are based on. I know all of it. I know so much, Alistair. So I get you and I respect it. At least you have a more like socially acceptable hobby, I will say. Like like I feel like when I say, "Oh yeah, my special interest is Thomas the Tank," and people are like, "What? That show for 8-year-olds, 6-year-olds?" And then I have to be like, "Well, it wasn't always for 6-year-olds. At a certain point, it was for 9-year-olds, and that's the ones I like. It's true. It's true. I don't need to defend myself on this. I don't need to defend myself. Chat?" Oh, man. JJ the jet plane clears Thomas. Okay, wait a minute. We're gonna have to share words here, Gamma. We're gonna have to share words. Come on, man. You can't just say shit like that. JJ the jet plane, more like JJ the bitch plane. Oh my god. Fuck that guy. I'll kick his ass. Okay, guys, it's 3 a.m. and I gotta be up by 6 a.m. for school. I need to go. It was really fun. Have a good one, Evie. Have a good day at school. God, you really are the baby of the chat. Thankfully, Evie has confirmed to me that they're an adult. Because otherwise, I would be raising, like, the biggest eyebrow right now. I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about, Evie? Oh, my God. But have a good one, EB. Oh, man. Base special interest? For real. For real. I feel like I'm based for it. I'm sure there are plenty of people who would disagree with me on that statement, but I think I'm pretty based. I want a different song. All right, we're gonna listen to the Linkin Park Sonic mashup song now. That's what we're gonna do. Click. This is a real thing, by the way. I guess actually, if we're talking about special interests, Sonic. Sonic was the other one. And I guess we can count Mario, but I feel like it was less special interest and more just me being a geek. Sonic was definitely a special interest. That and Thomas. Those were my biggest things growing up. 100%. Yeah, I worked part-time. I've done 2 extra years in high school, so I'm good. Hell yeah. That is all I ask of my minions is 1, don't be weird. 2, be an adult. That is like the top rule at the top of the thing is be an adult. That is all I ask. Please, for the love of God, I do not want children in my chat. No. No. Bad. Bad dog. This song is freaking hype. It is. What the fuck? Whoa. I just got like tinnitus in my right ear. What the fuck? Oh, that scared the shit out of me. It's already gone. Oh, man. I think I just yelled too loud into the microphone. Yeah, this is Paper Cuts by Linkin Park mashed up with Infinite from Sonic Forces. That song is the only thing I like about Sonic Forces, unironically, is that specific song. Well, there's a couple songs from that soundtrack that I like, but especially Infinite's theme is my shit. Oh, man. Sonic and Pokemon is historically a dangerous combo in regards to autism. Different timeline, could have been a much different person, for real. Like, I feel like I fell off of Pokemon because, like, the game's kind of... Well, no, it's the same for Sonic. In both cases, I kind of just fell off because of the games themselves stopped appealing to me. Like, the last Sonic game that I really, truly loved was Sonic Generations. And I've played, like, Frontiers. I did not really enjoy Frontiers at all. I keep meaning to go back to it because I know people love the shit out of Sonic Frontiers. Have not gotten around to it. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and then I keep forgetting. Cause I when I broke my leg 3 years ago, I had it installed on my Steam Deck, and I was like, yes, I am gonna, just play Sonic Frontiers here in the hospital. And then I didn't do that. Oh, God. But I thoroughly enjoyed Frontiers, but Unleashed is peak. Unleashed is my favorite one. Unleashed is my favorite Sonic game. It still is. It always and forever will be. I like the Werehog. I don't have to defend myself at all. I like the Werehog. So, Find Your Flame is like the good guy version of Infinite, and it's sick. For real. Like, I really like Find the Flame a lot. And I appreciate that they brought the vocalist back, because that vocalist, whatever his name is, it's Tyler or something, he's amazing. Oh, fuck. He's an incredible vocalist. I started listening to a bunch of the vocalists from Sonic Frontiers. I know which... Wait, fuck! Okay, I want... I've played this on stream before. This is Invader Zim Industrial Metal cover. This is my entire aesthetic. Oh my god. But yeah, they got like actual like metalcore musicians for that game, and it was honestly very cool. They gotta get... Didn't they get the guy from Bring Me the Horizon? No. I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of Baby Metal did a collaboration with the Bring Me the Horizon guy. But they gotta get him to be in a Sonic game. I feel like that is like the easiest possible thing. I am one of the sickos who actually likes Bring Me the Horizon. I don't even think they're good. I just like it. You know? It's like Doritos. Yeah, Bring Me the Horizon is the banned version of Doritos. Like, it just tastes good. You know it's, like, horrible for you. You know? But it just tastes good. So, I'm a freak. I like Heroes. Heroes is good. I will die on that hill. Heroes is very flawed, but it's a good game. Sonic Heroes, just don't play the PS2 version. Just don't. Anyway. Well, we have been yapping for an hour and 15 minutes. We are going to go on a quick little BRB. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're going to go on a quick little BRB. And then when we come back, we will play some Donkey Kong Bonanza. So I will see you guys in like a minute or two. All right.
What's up, my dude?
Shut up, dude. Okay, and we are back. Chat room, we are back. I don't know why I became like half French. I don't know what that was about. Try to paint or carve the rock. I don't want to paint. Get me out of here. God damn, the Switch 2 is fast. Compared to the old one, that was quick. Holy crap. Oh man. But yeah, last time on Dragon Ball Z, we made it further in the game, and now we're gonna go to the ice level and freeze our balls off. I feel like, I imagine nobody besides me gets what the hell I'm referencing, but there's a scene in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, right? Where, in the DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where you go to the ice level, and the main character of that game is just like, man, I'm freezing my balls off. I can't get a good grip. It's just the dumbest shit ever. And I think about it all the time. It's been really cold where I live. And I've just been saying that over and over. Thankfully, my girlfriend knows what the fuck I'm talking about, or else she would just be very confused. I'm freezing my balls off. I can't get a good grip. This seriously sucks. Anyway. So, I guess I will say, normally I kind of yap about the content creation duties. So, I do plan on doing a shitload more clips. And then, hopefully sometime this week, I can finish recording for the video I want to do, which is going to be about the first Onimusha game on the PS2. Why is this game so loud? Oh, wait. Was it loud for you guys? Okay, I think I fixed it. Whatever. It's fine. I hope it wasn't loud for you guys. I went through the audio on the last stream, and I didn't realize that I was like annihilating your ears. There was like double audio. You know, I do not generally intentionally torment my viewers. Generally. It's a pretty big generally. But, you know, typically I don't want that. I want my audio to sound good. It was a weird audio bug. It wasn't a bug, it was that I configured it wrong. Basically I have the recording set to record the capture card by itself. And I set it up completely incorrectly, and so it was just sending the same audio to both the stream and to it was sending the same audio 2 times to the stream. But I think I have it configured correctly now, hopefully, unless I'm still not competent enough. We'll find out, I guess. Hello from Architectone Real Estate. We sell plots in the oddest of spots. Yes, take my money. Take it now. Yay. I like how you can just build cute little hangout spots. That's fun. I'm really enjoying this game so far. Wow, you can just take a nap. Okay, this is the best game ever.
You awake?
Oh, plot? Plot? Plot?
Listen, do you hear that?
Do I hear what?
It's the sound of water, right? Maybe a river or something. The sound of flowing water is so relaxing.
That's true. I
sleep real good.
I sleep like the evilest little baby ever when I throw on the like ASMR like waterfall sounds. I'm just I'm out like a tiny little baby. It's the best thing ever. Oh man. Beavers would go livid with running water. They would. That would be interesting in this game if there were beavers, because this is a game all about destroying various things. So you could just destroy the beavers' dams or whatever. Just torment beavers. Wait, you get more health when you take a nap? Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, so we should be taking more naps. I mean, I feel like that's good advice just for life, but... Punch, 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 punch. Holy shit. Sorry, dude. It's very funny you can just kill these guys. I mean, they come back, but holy crap. So much snow! Put on a stunt show! This is a great spot for snowboarding. This game suddenly became Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if you guys have ever played Final Fantasy VII, but there's a certain very sad scene in that game, and then 5 minutes after that scene, you get to go snowboarding. And it's like a funny little Tony Hawk minigame right after the saddest moment in gaming history. That's a lie. It's not the saddest, but it's up there. Because Final Fantasy VII is the best game ever made. Point your peepers at that big slope. It's a perfect spot to try this out. Peepers is an insane word. Should I play the old or new version of that? It depends. I personally would say play both and play the old one first, because the new one, the story kind of, no spoilers, but it kind of relies on you knowing what happens in the old one for a lot of the twists to make any sense. And I really liked that about the remake games, but apparently a lot of people really don't get anything out of that. But I've been really enjoying that they're like super meta, you know? I think that's fun. That, it basically is just very literal take on what a remake is, you know, that it's the same characters but doing it in a completely different way, if that makes any sense. It's kind of hard to explain without spoiling literally everything. I bought the old version of it sometime on sale. Well, there you go. I don't think I don't even think the new ones necessarily even like replace the old one, because they play completely differently. They have completely different music. They have completely different vibes, you know. So I mean, to me, you're not losing either way. They're both peak. I gotta turn the game down. It's getting too loud again. Ugh. Punch. Punch. Wait. Oh, did I do it? I did it. There we go. Somebody mentioned it during the previous stream, but it's very funny that we are just destroying these banana things and then slurping up all of the insides. Like, I thought they were supposed to be, like, valuable or whatever, and here we are, just chowing down on them. Donkey Kong cannot be that hungry. He does not need that much banana gunk inside of him. This man does not need all that. He's just an asshole, okay? I feel like I'm correct in that statement. Donkey hungry, yes. It's like that Garfield comic. John. I was so hungry, John. I needed to eat everything, John. That's Donkey Kong in this game. Hi, Raven. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the real Super Bowl. This is actually, the fact that I'm streaming is actually more exciting than the Super Bowl. So, somebody, I was playing Magic the Gathering at the local game store earlier, and somebody mentioned that it was the Super Bowl, and I unironically did not know at all that today was the Super Bowl. I am that tuned out of sports. I swear to God, I did not know. Like, somebody had to inform me of that. I remember one time I used to work at like a barcade, right? You'd think the Super Bowl would be our biggest day, but actually no one showed up. It was like the easiest shift I ever had was that shift, because nobody showed up at all. It was honestly very funny. Like, I figured we would have so many people, and instead, I guess they were all at home, you know? They didn't want to show up. They didn't want to play our shitty Chuck E. Cheese games. So, I guess I can't blame them. I won't want to be there either. That's why I don't work there anymore. I don't watch football, LOL. Same here. I forgot it was the Super Bowl today, but then again, I don't care. Same. Like, I have never cared about sports. Apparently, okay, this is a true story. Apparently, I did when I was a kid, and I don't remember this, but when I was a kid, I apparently was into baseball for a little while, and I was like, "Ooh, mommy, I want to play baseball." So, my parents, you know, they got me the full, like, the ball and the baseball bat and, you know, the gear and everything, and, you know, we were practicing it, and they took me out to, like, Little League or whatever it was, and apparently what I did is I got on the field, and I hit the ball, and then I didn't do anything else. I don't know how tuned in you are to the sport of baseball, but you are supposed to hit the ball, then run around to the thing. Well, all I wanted to do was run around the thing, or hit the ball. I'm gonna re-say that for the edit. So all I wanted to do was hit the ball. I didn't want to run around the thing, right? And that's why I don't play baseball anymore. I apparently have hit a ball one time, and that is the extent of my sports knowledge. Which is astounding for me. I was not shocked to hear that story. I don't remember any of it because I don't remember, like, anything about being a child. But I remember the TV shows I watched, and that's about all I remember from being a kid. Finish it! Kill it! Well, I hope, how was your stream, by the way, Raven? I know I went on, like, a tangent. I really needed that clip. But how was your stream? You have a good one? Sonic Adventure 2? I love Sonic Adventure 2. Was it, that's a dumb question. I was about to ask if you and Sumi were streaming it, and then I realized, no, that was like months ago. So that would not make any sense. Ugh. Ass cheeks. My knowledge of baseball comes from D Space 9. You're so real for that. I still think about the scene where Worf is like on the baseball pitch and he's just like they're like all hyping each other up and everything, and he's like, "Death to the opposition." That's his rallying cry for baseball. Death to the opposition. Oh god. That's me every time I get ready to stream. Death to the opposition. Everyone would say I want to be quarterback for the Cowboys and I want to make video games, you nerd. Get back to the chess club. Damn. Man. Yeah, I never wanted to be like a sports ball person. I know when I was a kid I wanted to make video games, and that dream kind of died once I read more about the game industry and how much of a nightmare it is. But now I'm actually looking more at it. I think probably not like right now, but you know, I would like to when I magically get more free time, which will eventually hopefully happen. I would really not mind learning how to make a game, you know? I think that would be a really interesting creative project to eventually do. Cause I'm trying to get more into like creative stuff, because I really do not have much in the way of creative things, if you can believe it. Like, I don't know how to draw. I barely know how to write super well. You know, all that stuff. So that's going to be a thing. I actually did want to ask you, chat, possibly, not anytime soon, but possibly, I have been debating doing art streams. It would be kind of like just chatting streams, but art. I'm curious if anyone in my community would actually be interested in that, because they would be significantly more like chill streams, you know? But it would be me learning how to draw, which I figured at least some of the chat would enjoy. Sounds like fun. I'd be very interested. Okay. I feel it. Because I feel like, obviously, there's plenty of streams where it's like, I am the god of art. I am the greatest artist on the planet Earth. And then I feel like there's, then again, I barely watch live streams, but there's not a lot of streams where it's like, I am dumb and don't know how to draw and I'm gonna figure it out, which would effectively be my stream. So would be interesting. So, well, I'm glad you guys would be interested. We might be doing that. The baseball game episode is one of the best episodes of DS9. It really is. I agree. Everyone clowns on that episode because it's like a silly, funny episode, and it's like, yes, that's what makes it peak. I don't know what I think the best Deep Space Nine episode even is. So for anyone who's not a giant Star Trek sicko like myself and Raven, Deep Space Nine is one of the Star Trek shows, and it's my favorite one, definitely. It's like a darker take on Star Trek overall, and it's because Star Trek is very optimistic, right? It's like, oh, the future can be better if we make it better. And Deep Space Nine still believes that, but it's like, here are all of the things you have to do and all the sacrifices you have to make that future happen. You know, here's like what's going on in the background to make that perfect future. Which is a really interesting concept, and it's a lot of my favorite episodes of anything on the planet are from Deep Space Nine. It's an excellent show. So I don't know what my favorite one is. My favorite, it would probably be Far Beyond the Stars, which apparently is kind of an unpopular opinion. But Far Beyond the Stars is basically Captain Sisko gets like brain teleported to 1950s times, and Captain Sisko is, as a matter of fact, an African American guy. So it's this guy from the future where there's no racism being transported back to the 50s, where he's like a sci-fi writer and he's still a black guy. And yes, this is Star Trek, Mr. Cake Dragon Man. I struck again with the Star Trek. And it's pretty much Star Trek being like, hey, here's just our like belief system with all of the space stuff taken away. It's like, here's the real hard reality, the nightmare reality, you know, for that a lot of people have to live. And it gets so sad, and it's written so well, and oh my god. I love that episode. Far Beyond the Stars, so good. It's got one of my favorite endings, too. Oh my god. I love it! I love Star Trek! I think I've shown that clip on stream. Where he's like, you can't kill an idea! See, he basically gets, he has this, like, comic book he's making. It's like a sci-fi comic. And he wants to reveal that the spaceman was a black guy the whole time. And because this is 1950s America, the comic just gets canceled. And then he has the most legendary crash out of all time. And it's like the saddest scene ever. And it's just... oh my god, I love that one. That one. Duet. There's another good one. The Visitor. Definitely The Visitor. What's the one I'm thinking of? In the Pale Moonlight. I mean, everyone likes that one. Everyone always says that's the best one. So, I have to agree, honestly. It's an excellent episode. But yeah, we're talking about Star Trek. One episode of Big Bang Theory about sports is funny. I'm going to elect to believe you on that, Velvet. I'm going to elect to believe you on that because I refuse to believe that there is any episode of Big Bang Theory that is funny. I actively refuse to. But in this one instance, I believe in you. There's there was a video I watched years ago about like the writing of the Big Bang Theory and why it specifically makes me so fucking angry. And I've never been the same since that video. I've never been the same since that. So I felt so seen, you know? I was like, yes. Someone with my specific brain cells understands my pain. I just don't like anything where it's like trashy nerds, you know? I guess it's realistic, but I don't know. It's just, I don't, not even nerds, but just like trashy male characters. I don't like any of that stuff. I don't like, what's that show my parents like? I can't remember. I think it's that one with Kevin Hart from the meme where he's like, he's got his hands in his pockets and he's looking at the camera all funny. It's that show, and I hate that show. I hate any shows where it's like, haha, I'm a white American male and I hate my wife and my bitch wife. I hate her. And that's like the joke. I hate all of those shows. It's so outdated. It's just it's so lame. It's like unfunny. It's like, haha, women bad. Which I don't get anything out of. Maybe that's dark woke from me. Maybe I'm hashtag woke or whatever. But I don't know. It's just lame. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Chat room, I don't like it. I think if you don't like your wife, you should divorce her. That is what you should do. You shouldn't have 7 seasons of hating your wife. See, that's why Frasier was based, because he hated Lilith and then he just left. I will defend Frasier till the day I die. That guy was real as fuck. He was a flawed character. But honestly, I am the exact same type of pretentious as Frasier, so I get it. Should go watch Kevin Can Go Fuck Himself. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds like something I would enjoy, yeah. King of Queens? Yeah, that's what it is, that show. I hate that show. I hate that one. The only, like, wife bad show I kind of like is Everybody Hates Raymond. Everybody Loves Raymond. I got it mixed up with Everybody Hates Chris. That show I fucking hate. But I do kind of like Everybody Loves Raymond because I think the writing is better. I have seen a lot of these shows just from my parents, because my parents are old. So I've seen a lot of these shows. I did kind of like that one. That was the only wife bad show that I could sort of tolerate. Oh, and Married with Children. I can tolerate Married with Children because Married with Children is not depicting any of those characters as good anyway. That's the difference. You know, it's different if they all are just horrible people. So Married with Children I actually kind of like, and I think it's pretty funny sometimes. So. Ugh. New model. Hi, Gorgo. Yeah. This is a new model. It's me. It's me. I am very in love with this model. Definitely some tweaks I want to do. That was actually my goal this weekend, was to get some tweaks done, and then I didn't do it. The infamous Night Paradox maneuver of wanting to do something and then not doing it. I think that's called executive dysfunction or something. So, sorry, missed the debut. It's all right. Here's the thing. I have gotten the same response from a lot of people, and it's like, unironically, I love it when chat shows up, right? But I do not expect anyone to come to my streams. I go into every stream expecting 0 viewers. And I think that's the way you need to do it in general. Because if you're not appreciative of people who do show up, then, you know, then what's the point? I feel like you're missing the whole point of the thing. Like, charge punch. Wait, I want a skill. Better sonar, melon juice, bananergy. I feel like so many of these skills are just kind of okay. Like the punch power and the health are the best ones, and then the other ones are just kind of whatever. That's my opinion. Is that? Because like I used to be that kind of person, where I would be like, oh, I got less average viewers on this stream. My life is pointless. I can't be a streamer anymore. Everything sucks. And that's not how that works. Because what people forget is, like, it's not just, like, a number on a screen, you know? It's a person who is taking time out of their day and their schedule to come watch you, you know? And, that's something I really had to, like, lock in and remember. Because, yeah, I did used to have a lot of trouble with that. When I was a small baby child, when I was an actual child at 20 years old, which was what I was last time during streaming times, world times. So, you know. You also gotta remember, like, chat itself is a bad indicator of view count or whatever, because most people aren't chatters. Most people are lurkers, and the lurkers are based, and we love them, and we love all the lurkers watching in the stream. Yeah, most people are not chatters. They're just lurkers, so, you know. Hate it when YouTube videos are like 67% of you aren't subscribed. Hit that button, like instant video closing tap. Yeah, I get why people do that. I think it is a good point, and it's a call to engagement. And yes, you are supposed to do call to engagement, but there's like a way you have to do it. And actually, my YouTube studio thing, it like dinged me because I did a call to engagement in the last video, and I did it in the first minute or so. And because it was like, hey, go follow me on Twitch, blah, 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 like and subscribe. And apparently people actually clicked off at that. I was just trying to do what other YouTubers do. And yeah, people actually clicked off. So, you know, it's a delicate balance because what I think a lot of people need to remember is that, yes, this is your job or whatever, but it's also, it's your job contingent on there being people in your chat, in your community who care about you, you know? And that's, I don't know, it's just important to remember that. People hate being told what to do. Exactly. People like being reminded of something they already want to do. But if people don't like you or your content, then in a call to engagement is just going to come off as like trashy. It's like, oh, you only care about like views or whatever, right? Like, I'm one of those people. If people ask me to subscribe or to follow them, I'm like, no, die. No. I don't want to do shit. I don't want to do anything. You fools. Don't ask me to do anything. I'm Katsuhiro Harada from Tekken. Don't ask me for shit. Shut the fuck up. Shit the fuck down. Sit down. Don't ask me for shit. Harada is my favorite guy ever, and I hope he has an amazing retirement. Although I don't know if he retired. I think he just isn't making Tekken anymore. But yeah, he's honestly a complete vibe. Sit down! Don't ask me for shit! No! Sit down! Shit down has become one of my stims. Harada, am I right? I love chowder. Rada rada. Would you? Would I? Would you? Would I? Would you? Would I? Would you? Rada! Yeah, I don't really do the engagement stuff. Yeah. I think for the next video, I'm probably just going to have it like at the end or something, you know? Instead of it being that close to the beginning. That would probably work better. Zebras. I love these guys. These stoner zebras. These are amazing. I don't know how to get across this bridge. This part is bewildering me and befuddling me. Oh shit, I thought my plan would work. Oh no. Oh, it's sort of working. Sort of half working. Welcome back, Christian. I'm back. My PC started to make expensive sounds. Had to remember we live in a third world country. Oh yeah. Yeah. That we do. I just realized that this is, these zebra characters are Marty from Madagascar. I wonder if Nintendo saw Madagascar and was like, haha. Seems like a good idea. We'll do that. Just stole it. Roman Reigns and CM Punk from Zootopia 2. Would it shock you to know that I have not seen Zootopia 2? Oh, excuse me. Oh man, somebody in the chat just got a boner. Yeah, I haven't seen Zootopia 2. I've also not seen Zootopia 1, which would presumably that would help cause the lack of seeing Zootopia 2. What Zootopia media have I seen? I don't think you want to know the Zootopia media I have seen, actually. Now that I say it out loud. They gave Judy Hopps jiggle physics? Okay, well now I gotta see it. Yeah, I gotta see the movie now. I don't want to see the movie. I don't care. Oh, man. Oh, so I did find out. Apparently we can turn into other creatures in this game. So presumably that's how we're gonna get past this level. Is learn how to become a zebra. Assume our true form of zebra. I wouldn't mind being a zebra. I still have not determined what, like, furry creature I would be if I were to become a furry. I always figured like a cat. Or maybe like a spider girl. I don't know. I have no idea. Is Zootopia a good film? I mean, I believe that it's... I'm sure it's good. It's just... I already barely watch movies anymore, which is disturbing. I used to be a fiend for motion picture films, and nowadays I'm just not. I'm just not. I don't know what happened, but I have not watched an actual movie in so long. I have not watched... What was the last movie I watched? Actually. I mean, not counting movies from my girlfriend, what was like the last movie that I watched on my own? I know I rewatched Superman, the new one. And it might have been, weirdly enough, the Spike Lee Malcolm X movie. Of all things. Because I bought it on the Criterion Collection sale. And I was like, I want to see that movie. Excellent movie, by the way. The Spike Lee Malcolm X movie. I don't think you're going to hear any other VTuber on the planet talk about the friggin' Spike Lee Malcolm X movie, except me. Excellent film. Excellent. I liked how they didn't like gloss over a lot of the crazy shit that was going on in that dude's life. He was pretty relatively honest about it. I liked that. I don't know why people feel the need to like censor things about these historical figures, you know? But apart from that, I guess the only other movie I saw was Superman. I saw it in theaters. That was good. I haven't seen Sonic 3, like, at all. Which I know my chat is triggered just hearing that, but I haven't seen it. I've seen all the clips and everything. I've seen, like... I did watch, like, the majority of, like, the clips. I've seen all the, like, Supersonic stuff. Spoilers. And I really enjoyed that. I have not felt compelled to actually go and purchase the film on 4K. But I want to eventually, because I own the other two on 4K, and I might as well get it. So, yeah, I haven't seen Sonic 3. I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake Sonic fan. Confirmed. I didn't even see it in theaters. I think, what was, oh my god, there's a zebra elder. Oh my god. What am I trying to say? Wow, I just had like a stroke. Oh my god. I think when Sonic 3 came out, I was like super busy. I think I had just gotten a new job, and that was why I didn't go watch it. And I just never got around to it. Because I saw Sonic 2 in the theaters. And it was both the worst and the best theater-going experience in my life. It was the worst because it was stanky as hell in there. It was so stinky. Oh my god, I don't think any of those people had ever heard of deodorant. And if they did, then there was just like demon energy in that room. But at the same time, it was fun because, I mean, it was a packed theater full of Sonic nuts. And we were all having the best fucking time of our lives, just popping off at all the cool shit they put in that movie. And it probably Sonic 3 would have been even better. If I had seen it in theaters, I probably would have just absolutely lost my mind. But yeah, never got around to it. I had to experience it through spoilers and leaks. So, oops. C'est la vie. Such is life. You gotta watch Shadow the Hedgehog, I mean Sonic 3. It is very funny how it's just the Shadow movie. Like, Sonic is in it, and he has his own little arc. But it's mostly just the Shadow film. Honestly, he deserved it. My friend Sumi is madly in love with Shadow the Hedgehog. And she's real as fuck for that. She has a Shadow shrine. I don't think I'm at the point where I have a shrine for any fictional character, but I'd have to, like, think... Well, it's Sephiroth. The answer to that question is Sephiroth. I would definitely make a Sephiroth shrine. I already have his $80 Magic the Gathering card, so a shrine to him is not too far off. It's actually... That would make perfect sense. Punch, 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 punch. Punch. Alright. Let's go become a furry again. Wait a minute. I gotta find where it was. Sephiroth coming over to stab Night Paradox in the back as she prays to Sephiroth Shrine, unironically. I'd let him do it. I'd be like, yes, Daddy, please stab me harder. Put your massive long sword inside me, Sephiroth, Daddy. I'm feral. Chat. I'm a feral girl. You don't understand. You don't understand. It's funny how I'm always like, oh, I don't like men, and then when it comes to video game men, I guess it's a different story. Trying to think of like female characters I'm feral for. Samus Aran. Samus Aran. That's the answer to that question. She's not evil, but I'm trying to think of evil ones now. I'm not even sure. I'll probably think of some later, but definitely Samus. Big fan of Samus. Oh, damn. Alright, we gotta find a way in here so we can become a furry. Meanwhile, there's a Rouge over there who I feel totally normal about. I don't know what Sonic characters I would be feral for. I mean, Rouge is an easy one. But Okay, it's vanilla. The answer to that question is vanilla. They need to get around to putting vanilla in a new game. Alright, these bastards at Sega. She hasn't been in a game for like 20 years or some shit. Come on. I need my I need my rabbit mommy right now. Give her to me. Please. That's what I need. IDK, what it is, Leon, especially for the remake, and Ichiban Kasuga are hot motherfuckers. You are actively not wrong. You are actively not wrong. Did you see the footage of Leon in the new game? Did you see that? Holy fuck, they dilfed him up, dude. If you have not seen the footage of Leon in the new Resident Evil game, you need to go look at it right now. It's incredible. They dilfed the shit out of him. I have never seen a hotter dilf in a game before. Holy crap. I didn't see the footage, but I saw a single screenshot. Real. Hey, Google. When does Resident Evil 9 come out? Ah. February 27th, 2026. We might have to play it. I'll be like every one of these other streamers playing it. I don't care. I'll play the new hotness. Because we played Resident Evil 8 when that came out. I like how I just said, oh, we're gonna only play games that I specifically want to make videos of. And then this. Well, you know, I could make a Resident Evil Requiem video. I could do that now I think about it. That would be fun. Just actively sabotage my own content plans because we need to see Daddy Leon. You know what? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Ah, and fuck me, I want him to rail me so bad. I mean, huh, what? No, you gotta be open, loud and proud about that shit. Leon is actually, along with Sephiroth, he's up there. Him and, like, Dante. And maybe Alucard from Castlevania. I have a type. I have a type, okay? I have a type. I gotta sleep, sadly. Just remembered I am busy today. Stay fiendish. Also gonna watch the fuck out of your YouTube. Thank you! A lot of those videos are old as fuck. So don't expect greatness, but we're working on getting some new videos made that will be even better. So, hell yeah. Well, have a good night, Raven. Have a good night, Legendary Fiend. Oh, God. It's a very understandable type. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I hope Raven's not going to bed. Well, no. If Raven wants to sleep, Raven is allowed to sleep. I'll allow it. So, I commend Capcom for actually releasing games this generation. Yeah, so I'm salty about that. I know exactly what brain energy you're on about that, because I am so pissed that, like, I've been playing a lot of PS2, right? And it's insane to me that these companies were making so many games back then. And obviously they were smaller games because that's just where the technology was. But there were so many more of them and they came out more regularly, you know? Like, there are entire trilogies of games on the PS2. And then meanwhile, here we are in the modern era and games take 7 trillion years to come out. And half the time they're not any good, and then, like, Konami doesn't even make games anymore, you know? It's like, what are we doing? You know? Like, what is this? I would much rather have shorter games that come out more often than massive games, and I only get, like, one every 5 years. It's nuts. Yeah, Rockstar is also bad about that. They made the entire GTA PS2 trilogy, and then you're telling me that all of a sudden they have to fucking... They have to make Grand Theft Auto 6, like, take, like, what? When did GTA 5 come out? It takes 13 years to make GTA 6. Like, come on. It's bullshit. It's so dumb. Like, come on, you know? GTA 4, my beloved. Exactly. GTA 4 came out, like, right after those PS2 games. Oh, my God. It really does frustrate me. You know? We were eating so good back in the day.
Hey, DK.
And, you know...
Fun to run on top of the water.
Even this game, because this game is the same developers as Mario Odyssey.
Just step on the water and then just...
This is the same developers. That game came out almost 10 years ago. Mario Odyssey was 2017. If you do not remember, Mario Odyssey came out in 2017. Nah. Like, holy shit. What were they doing the whole time? I'm sure they were busy with something, but like, Jesus. This is effectively Mario Galaxy 2, or Mario Odyssey 2. And it took 8 years. Come on. Ugh. It's crazy. Yes, make a cannon. Ugh. New Night Paradox came out before GTA 6. Whoa, bro. We got a New Night Paradox before GTA 6. You have gotten like 5 New Night Paradoxes before GTA 6, if we're being real. You've gotten like 5 of them. Because I keep changing the model over and over. I mean, hopefully I don't change this one. I love this one, so I think I'm good. This was supposed to be a Switch 1 game. I read about that. It doesn't shock me. Like, I know I'm not reading the lore tablets, but I don't want to read right now. I feel like being head empty.
There you are.
You just saw Bad Bunny's thing at Super Bowl, and it was beautiful. I haven't seen it because I don't watch sports at all, but I'm sure it was because he's a very talented artist. I've literally never listened to any of his music and could not tell you what it is. But I'm sure it's talented. It also made the president very, very mad, and you know, that'll do. You know, I'll support literally anything at that point. Rayman hasn't had a new game in 13 years. Yeah, Ubisoft. I don't know what the fuck Ubisoft is on. Ubisoft is on some like demon time shit. I don't know what is up with them. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, we can have hot pink pants. Oh my god. Wait, you can give her a cute little jacket. Oh my god. Okay, we're giving her the cute little jacket. You can get cotton candy pink fur. Oh my god. We're gonna become Uwu. Yeah, I heard that, like, Ubisoft is completely falling apart or some shit. And you know what? Couldn't have happened to a better group of people. Yeah. I don't like Ubisoft whatsoever. Look at us. Look how glorious we are. Holy shit. I do not like Ubisoft. I like one game they came out with recently, which was Prince of Persia, whatever it was called, the like Metroidvania one, and then they fired the people who made that game. It was the only good Ubisoft game for years. And then they fired the people who made it. Somehow Bubsy is thriving. Yeah. Do you see, I won't say this guy is a friend, but like I know of this person, and Duper, who's another VTuber, he's voicing the bad guy in Bubsy 4D. Because I guess he's like friends with the developers or whatever. That is so cool. That is so fucking cool. Like, that game also looks incredible, by the way. I'm also looking forward to Demon Tides, which is coming out also this month. I'm debating if I want to play it on stream or not, because I would like to showcase like retro retro style indie games on stream. So I don't know. I have to think about it, but I would like to play it because I know the original Demon Turf was like very good. So, I don't think Duper is even a VTuber anymore. He's like more of an artist now, which is honestly fair. You have to be at least a little bit crazy to be a live streamer. I say, as one of them. Oh, man. Naughty Dog are the worst offenders. Nothing since 2020 and no clue when their space game is coming out. And fuck Neil Druckmann. Yeah. Like, we were playing Jak and Daxter on stream, a couple weeks ago. Right? We were playing Jak and Daxter on stream. And, it was very fun. Well, the first game was fun. I hated the other one that we played. Unironically hated Jak 2. Like, hated that game. Which I don't say for every game, but I did not like the video game. But it also made me, like, sad. Because I was like, wait a minute. They used to make, like, actual video games that I give a shit about. You know? I promise you 3 is miles better. I just kind of am over it at that point. They kind of lost me. I really enjoyed that the first one was like Mario 64, but for epic big kids, you know? And then when you turn it into like a shooter, then I'm like, eh. So, I'm sure it's good for the target audience, but like for me, I was not feeling it and it was making me miserable. Like legitimately kind of depressing me. Which is why I've enjoyed this game, because it's very, it's just, like, cheerful, you know? Which I think is fun. And you also get to run around and punch things, and I love that. Although there seem to be a lot of unpunchable walls. Devious, unpunchable walls. I gotta find the thing. I know someone in the chat asked earlier if this is Pauline before or after Odyssey, and I gotta admit, I have no clue. Apparently, they're being vague about it. I guess it would be before Odyssey because she's a small child baby. But then that asks the question, how old is Donkey Kong? Is he like 70 years old or whatever? Like... Is he a grandpa? Is he just the fittest grandpa on the planet? I don't know. It's a question for the ages. Y'all remember that Bubsy also released the Woolly Strike Back and Paws on Fire? Yeah, I do remember that actually. I guess that was the first attempt on bringing Bubsy back for the modern generation, were those shitty games that nobody liked. That's the thing. If you're gonna do like the funny, haha, we are bringing back this infamous game series, you have to make the new one actually fun, because then otherwise you're just continuing the problem. You know, it's infinitely funnier if you're bringing back this infamous series and then the new game is peak. That is an infinitely funnier thing, you know? Infinitely funnier. Like, holy shit. So I'm glad that the new one is looking really good. And it has a VTuber. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I have this thing, and maybe it's the terminally 19-year-old version of me talking, but every time there's like a VTuber in something, I get like excited because I'm like, yes, it's one of us. It's one of my people. We're being represented like we're an oppressed class or some shit, which is not even remotely the case. I don't know. I'm expecting VTubers in like anime and stuff. There's a VTuber and can go for a lot of productions because of CU Anomaly. Exactly. Maybe Night Paradox can be in an anime someday. We'll see. That would be cool. I would not mind that. I think I could do it. I've talked about it on stream before. I think I could do that very well. Hashtag hire Night for voice acting. Haha. I promise I will pass a background check. I promise. There's no problems. I swear. I promise. VR timeline or VA timeline. I was about to say VR timeline already started. Yeah, VA timeline. I think I could do it. I have a couple things I'm like keeping my eyes on. It's just I keep forgetting. And then when the weekend comes and I'm like, haha, I shall be productive and I shall do things. I just sleep. Which is not conducive to doing things. And then I have to go to work. Oops. Oopsie poopsies. Night Paradox. She just loves sleeping. She is a sleepy little lass. I think so too. I got to roll in a fan project. Granted, it's not very big, but it's a fan project. Super Sentai. That rocks. Fan projects are like beginner work, you know? You gotta start somewhere to start at all, or whatever. Whatever words do good. Ugh. Whatever words good. But yeah, I would not mind doing voice acting. I've been talking about it with my friends. So, gonna hop off. Have a good night. Have a good night, Vanny. Thank you for hanging out. Let your key be your heart guiding, for real. I've been having a bit of a moment with that, and I sent like a Discord ping about it in the community Discord. But like I kind of realized relatively recently that like I definitely was in the family of like, you have to go to school and you have to get a realistic job, and if you do anything that is fun that does not have a guaranteed source of income, then you know you're not doing it right. And like, yeah, but what you know, I had a lot of like dreams and shit as a kid. I wanted to do a lot of things. Now for a time I also wanted to be a plumber, so I don't know what that was about. I thankfully got over that dream, although, I mean, plumbing is good work, but I don't want to be a plumber. But yeah, like, I know I wanted to be, like, a movie director for a while there, which I guess is how VTubing happened, and, like, making videos and shit. And yeah, I definitely wanted to make movies, you know? So, I guess that's how it led to videos. And then maybe someday there will be a VTuber director of a movie, which would be really funny. That would be like the ultimate extension of like Markiplier's making movies now, and he's amazing at it. And it's just that, but it's VTubers making movies. And like it's the VTuber in the director's chair. I don't know how that would even work. That would be some like next level 25th century shit. What movie would I make? That's the thing, I don't know. That's what's kind of freaked me out recently is like my creativity is kind of an issue at the moment. I do kind of have issues being creative, like outright, and coming up with original ideas, you know, because I was never encouraged to do it. And so like that muscle, because it is like a muscle, you know, that muscle within me is not really exercised. So that's what I'm going to be working on. So should be interesting. Should be poggers, as they say. Nobody says that. Is there anything in particular that has inspired you? Again, this is the issue. This is the problem. I'm not particularly sure. I'd have to think about it. I know, like, it would probably be more of like a drama movie if I were to make a movie. But it's not like I've ever had a story in my life that I've wanted to tell, you know? So I'd have to really sit down and like think about it. Because, like, for real, I was never, ever, ever encouraged to even think of that as a possibility for what I could do in my life, you know? So the actual thinking of creative stuff is relatively difficult. I'd probably like to, like, write a book or something first, and then, you know? Because I think that's what I need to get down first, is, like, coming up with stuff. And stories and things. So I think my favorite types of movies are Kubrick films, then rewatching A Clockwork Orange. See, I love Stanley Kubrick, but even that dude, like, most of his movies he didn't come up with. They're mostly based on books. He was more the direction, you know, and the way he, like, remixed the stories. But most of his movies are actually based on books. But I'm not exactly a Stanley Kubrick expert, ironically. So you'd like to do a psychological thriller like Jonkler? So like Taxi Driver? You're real for that. I like very personal stories, you know? I like things where you can clearly tell that, like, the writer and the creator is, like, bearing a piece of themselves out to you. Probably what I would want to do would actually be sort of like moody, like Expedition 33 is. And that game is all about, like, grief and trauma and stuff, and because Night Paradox is Night Paradox, that's the kind of stuff that I find interesting in stories. Misery. So, I'm just gonna skim this lore. Sounds like a good idea? Exactly. Exactly. Because I liked that Expedition 33 was just moody, and, like, it didn't feel the need to, like, lie about it. I can't say too much without spoiling that game, but, like, there's so much that they talk about in that game that is just very real, you know, and authentic to a certain life experience. And that was what really, like, captivated me about the game. I'm eventually gonna finish my damn Expedition 33 video, which probably won't be till the end of the year. But the plan is to play through the whole game and do a video about it, and it's going to get very sad and very real, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be like nothing you've ever seen a VTuber do before. Let's just say that. I'm barely a VTuber anymore. I don't even know why I still say that. I'm like barely a VTuber. You love Taxi Driver? Taxi Driver is very good. Taxi Driver is an excellent film. I need to watch more movies, man. because we were talking about it earlier on this stream. Yeah, I think the last movie I saw really was, besides Superman, was the Spike Lee Malcolm X movie. I did try to watch this movie called 8.5 by Federico Fellini. That movie hard filtered me. That was like too artsy for me. Apparently it's one of the greatest movies of all time, and it's like super influential and shit. And my ass did not understand a single thing that was going on in that movie. My brain cells could not comprehend it whatsoever. It's pretty much about this dude trying to make the perfect movie, and the movie is about why he wants to make the perfect movie, and it's like the movie itself is a super weird, fucked up movie because it reflects his mental state. And I thought it was a very interesting concept. So, need to watch more movies too. Ever since Iron Man, I mostly watch superhero movies. Yeah. That, and I used to watch a lot of the MCU when I was younger, when I was in like high school. And I got over that. Especially because they started sucking. Thankfully I managed to catch like right before Endgame. That was when I was super in the MCU, which I still think is probably maybe the best time to be an MCU fan. And now being an MCU fan is just suffering, and I don't envy those people. So I watched a lot of those, and I also watched a lot of like the Godzilla movies as they came out. I loved those. I think I was the only person on the planet who actually liked the MonsterVerse movies. I remember my family and I went to go watch it. Everybody else besides me hated Godzilla King of the Monsters. I was the only one who was like popping off the entire movie. I fucking loved that movie. It was so good. But alas. Although I don't think there is like a truly bad MonsterVerse movie. Even Godzilla 2014, I love that movie. I don't care what anybody says. I think Godzilla 2014 is one of the no, okay, it's not one of the best kaiju movies ever, but I love it. Like, I don't need to justify that statement at all. I just really like it. So, to be fair, this current phase has been insanely peak. I will admit I have not watched the new ones. My thing is, like, ever since they announced the new Avengers movie is coming out, I have weirdly been completely tuned out of the Marvel movies. Because I feel like it's way too early to be making a brand new movie, you know? But they're doing it anyway for some reason. And I think it's a little dumb. And I don't like that Robert Downey Jr. is Doctor Doom, and I'm worried that they're going to fuck up Doctor Doom. I actually have no doubt in my mind that they're going to fuck up Doctor Doom, which is going to make me pissed because he's one of my favorite characters of all time. I just totally broke that challenge. That was not the intended plan. Watch Thunderbolts and Brave New World. Those are so good. Fair. I did want to watch Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts did look pretty fun. And Fantastic Four. But I haven't gotten to it yet because I forgore. I forgore. That is the experience, like, the majority of the time. That's the Night Paradox experience. Just she forgore. Damn. I try to remember to do things. That's why I started with this little notebook. I gotta admit, chat, this notebook that I bought, I told you about it a couple days ago. Hobonichi Tekko 2026 version. This notebook by itself was $40, and if you get it with a cover, it's $80. I don't know if it was necessarily worth it, But it's not a notebook, it's a planner. So there's a page for every day, right? And they have like little Japanese quotes and things. Wait. I didn't know this. I'm reading the thing. It says Shigesato Itoi is the CEO of Hobonichi. Shigesato Itoi is the guy who made Earthbound. I didn't know that. I didn't know that when I bought it. But here's a quote from Shigesato Itoi for today. Okay. Ideas and sincerity are the stuff of all appealing content. That's true for games, amusement parks, fashion, paintings, movies, music, dancing, hair design, sports, and comedy. I have to agree. Ideas and sincerity, chat. That's what a lot of streamers are missing. Let's just we'll leave it at that. That's why it's $80. Yeah. So the notebook by itself was $40. The covers are like $40 each. And I'm salty because I think I found out about these notebooks too late. Because if I had known the covers were so hard to get, I would have gotten like the combo pack. Because for this year, they have like Junji Ito ones. And I really, really want the Junji Ito one. It's Tomie, the like hot lady from that Junji Ito wrote. They have a cover of it, but because I am not in Japan, I am not in Glorious Nippon, I can only get the cover with the notebook as like a combo. So I already own the notebook. I already own the planner. So I don't need another $40 planner just so I can have the hot lady from Junji Ito as the cover on my planner. So right now I just have a naked planner. Damn it. Ugh. But yeah, that was the quote of the day. I hope Hobonichi does not like sue me or whatever. It better be made of gold. What the fuck is in there? It's honestly, it's pretty cool. It's just designed really well and it's super simple. And it's small and I carry it around in my pocket and shit. And it has helped me. We're not sponsored. I wouldn't mind it if Shigesato Itoi sponsored us though. I would be into that. So I gotta find a way to heal. We are about to die. Oh my god. Alright, we already got the cute pink pants. Alright, let's become pink even harder. Cotton candy pink. Alright. So it's a different variation on pink. But yeah, I've been carrying it around so I don't forget stuff. Because I forget stuff all the time. If you do not write something down and like bother the shit out of me, you know, I will forget it. I will forget it every single time. It's a problem. It causes a lot of issues, I will admit. So, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't have struggles. No. No, that's impossible, chat. Everything is fine. It's fine. Oh god. That is one of my weird little quirks, is I do get a kick out of stationery. I think we talked about it on previous stream, but like I have a bit of a pen collection going on at this point. I just really like pens. I don't know why. They all do the same thing. So I don't know necessarily what the purpose of having multiple pens is. It's just something I like to do, you know? So I, Night Paradox, the infamous evil supervillain who is irredeemable and devious and whatever, just imagine me having, like, a whole uwu cutesy Japanese stationery collection because I do. I have a bunch of washi tape that I never use too. I don't know why I bought so much of that washi tape. Because I never use it. Like, ever. Any fountain pens? Yes, quite a few. Quite a few. Well, no, not quite a few. I have one. I have a Pilot Metropolitan. I don't know why I said quite a few. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. I see the problem. Okay. Oh, it came back. Okay, good. Different pens write differently, just saying. That is true. Like, I'm not... Like, yes, they do, but at the same time, I don't necessarily need the differences, you know? I actually have trouble with fountain pens because my handwriting is garbage. I have the worst handwriting on the planet Earth because... I don't know. I just do. I think I was just not... It was not really a big factor as a kid because I just typed everything. We didn't really have, like, handwriting classes or whatever. So... I know, I'm just totally skipping over this dude's dialogue. Old-ass zebra. But I really do need to get better on, Oh, wifey! Wifey! Oh, shit. I need to get better at my handwriting, because my handwriting looks like a 5-year-old's. Either that or a serial killer. Or maybe a 5-year-old serial killer. It's a problem.
Just 2 more.
My handwriting is shit, too. There's a story behind it. I want to hear this story. I don't know what my handwriting story is. I guess I just told it, but yeah, I just didn't really do it a lot as a kid. But I would like to learn, because, like, you go on the interwebs, and obviously comparison is the thief of joy and whatever. But, I mean, people have such beautiful handwriting, you know? Just such lovely handwriting, and my handwriting looks like a psycho's. And I feel like it's also unprofessional. Like, imagine going to work, and your handwriting sucks, and you're like, haha. I'm going to sign this deal to get $1 million. You know? And then your handwriting looks like garbage. You know. Oopsie poopsies. I wasn't taught how to write cursive. I was taught how to write cursive. I just never did it. Because I thought it was stupid. And to be fair, I still think it's stupid. Like, I don't see anyone writing in cursive. I see people writing in like, a really nice, elegant way. In, like, a normal, non-cursive way. But I don't see anybody writing in straight-up cursive. Besides, like, grandmas. You know? Maybe that's just the young person in me talking, but... I don't know. Ow! Fuck! There we go. Kill. I don't remember what I was going to talk about. I had a thing I wanted to talk about, and then I forgot it. Shit. I can't remember. Son of a bitch. I was gonna... I had a stroke again. I had a stroke. I forgot, chat. Oh, no. Night Paradox, her brain is falling apart. God. But yeah. It was something about writing. I'm writing in cursive. Oh, I remember. Yeah, because I think half my problem with writing is, I have very, very shaky hands. I always have. I don't know if it's an anxiety thing or maybe it's like a nervous system thing, but I have always had very, very, very shaky hands. I can't quite tell you why. And it's very annoying because then I go to write and I can't hold my arms still. I just can't do it. Like, my arms need to be constantly moving. You know? It's legitimately very frustrating. So, whatever, man. I don't give a fuck-a-doodle-doo. Whatsoever. I will simply lock in. I like how we keep destroying the record pieces on accident. Good job, me. There we go. Thank God these come back, or I would be screwed. We are destroying the record right now, by the way. Thank God those things are invincible. Holy crap. Go, DK. Get the important item. Hey, man, we just, like, melted it in lava. What? Can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. True, but if like, the omelet itself requires the eggs being full and in perfect quality, then, in fact, you can't make the omelet then. If you've got a bunch of broken, fucked up eggs. Not my problem. Fair. Fair enough. I like how you can just destroy the lore. I assume it comes back, but I do like how you can just destroy it. Like, no, I don't care about lore whatsoever. Lore is for fools. Nobody likes that stuff. Now where is the other piece? Could it be up there? I have a doubt that it is. Oh wait, bonus level. That's even more important. No, it's not. It's actively less important. I don't know why I said that. Punch! Let's do this! Oh, God. Rising Iceberg Rush. Okay. I do like that this game continues the trend that Mario Odyssey was doing, where it's just levels in a void. I think that's fun. I really like that about Mario Odyssey. I think it's a clever way around, oh, we want to have, like, open world levels, but then we have to design the levels around that. Well, now you kind of have your cake and eat it too, you know? And I think it's honestly very smart. It appeals to multiple versions of the audience. Very cool. Oh, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Come on. Nope. I need the snow. Ugh. Come on. I gotta be doing this wrong. Ah, shit. Okay, I was totally doing that wrong. Okay, so we have to punch through the snow. Okay. I was doing the completely wrong thing. My brain cells were not even on this level's wavelength. Okay, this makes more sense. Woohoo! Okay, there we go. I didn't realize you could climb on this wall. I'm not a true donk gamer. I'm not a true donger. I'm not a true dom. No, I think donger is better. Why aren't you on this level's level? True. True. I need to get on this level's level right now. If I'm leveling with you, I need to get on this level's level right now. Just to level with you. I'm back on my ThinkPad and I had to watch a sports betting commercial. Fuck that. Yeah. I guess to say again, I do not have controls over what ads get shown on the stream. So if you see either sports betting or ice, you can say that's not canon. Let's say that. You can say either one of those things are just not canon. It's fake. It was just an illusion. Oh, a nanner. Ads are personalized to your browser. I don't believe that anymore. Like, yes, but Twitch ads aren't. I don't think they are. Twitch ads are just whatever Twitch does. Because, yeah, they've already confirmed that, like, streamers don't have any control over what ads we get. YouTube is the same way. It's just whatever YouTube decides to put on there. So, the solution to that is become completely unmonetizable except through fan donations on Ko-Fi. That's why that's the strat, because then you don't have to have any corporation telling you what to do. It's great. Tell that to all the shit saying fuck you to me by showing me AI ads, for real. I hate that shit. I don't know what, like, what astounds me is that there are still human beings who like AI. Like generative AI especially. I am actually 100% pretty into like AI that like automates tedious shit. Cause like I use AI to do the captions for the shorts. It's whatever DaVinci's thing is. And that to me is fine. But generative AI has never been good. Literally fucking never. I have never seen an example of an AI thing that was good. Whether it's art or chatbots or whatever, there always comes a time where it's like I would rather be doing like a real human being thing. You know? It's astounding to me that there are human beings alive on Earth who will like ride or die for this shit, you know? I actively do not understand it. God. We have a... I guess this AI clip can go right next to the I hate crypto clip, which is going up on the channel on the 10th. And I was very happy with that clip. I thought that was really funny. Crypto the super dog. I was pretty happy with that clip. I think it was a good one. Ugh. Okay, no more. I need the record piece. Where'd it go? It's just gone. Oh my god. Where did it go? I think it just fell down. Is it down there? It's not coming back. Where is it? Oh, what the hell? It's just gone. Oh, there it is. Oh, thank God. So, handwriting story. When I was a kid back in the early 90s, when I went to a Catholic school in kindergarten, I was originally left-handed, but I was forced to learn how to write with my right hand. Thus, my handwriting is hot garbage. Jesus. Well, not literally. I think Jesus is probably not involved in this story. He probably should have been. He kind of failed you, Raven, in this instance. That sucks. God damn, that is horrible. Yeah, because like weren't they saying back then like, oh, left-handed people are satanic or whatever? It's funny. It's always funny going through history. And like the shit that the churches always say is so bad, eventually they end up going back on. And I feel like in a way that's almost kind of worse. Like, can you imagine saying for hundreds of years that like gay people are satanic or whatever, and then 1 year, because you're getting hate about it in real life, you're like, oh, actually suddenly I like those guys, and we're gonna support them forever, and actually all that stuff we said was in the Bible, it wasn't in the Bible anymore. So like, am I supposed to believe the Bible or not? Because we seem to go in and out on whether or not the Bible is telling us the truth here. it's a bit questionable at this point. And that's always kind of been my problem with the church and shit, is like, there's no consistency. There's no consistency about our magic book. It's not consistent. You know, pick a lane and stick to it, guys. Come on. It's just fucking, I don't know. It makes me look poorly on the whole thing. Like, obviously I look poorly because of the hateful shit, but then I especially look poorly because of the hypocritical nature of it, you know? It at least makes sense if you say one thing and that's like, oh, that's what the Bible has said for thousands of years and that's what we believe and we're not changing. And then I can be like, okay, well, you just suck then, you know? But then then I'm like, oh, there's obviously ulterior motives here, you know? Funny shit is that my family ain't Catholic and now I'm a happy hardcore atheist. You're based. I'm very agnostic at this point. I'm really more of a Zen Buddhist in philosophy than anything. Definitely not the religious part. Definitely more just the philosophical aspects. I am willing to believe that there is like a higher purpose or a God or whatever, but I don't believe that it's anything human beings are ever gonna know about, you know? So I've never really gotten anything out of it, you know? I think it's just too above our perception. We seem to be doing a really piss poor job of figuring it out at this point. Oh boy. It's time for a banger. Bananza! Oh, I forgot. Yeah! How cursed is this gonna be? I like how into it he gets.
Got no choice.
Oh boy. What the fuck? Oh my god! Why is he so hot? Oh my god! What? Oh my god, his yacht is even bigger. Holy Christ. This is madness. Zebra! Zebra! Holy shit, this is the ultimate furry game. Whoa. I think my brain chemistry is broken now.
You got the zebra bonanza.
Okay. You got the zebra bonanza. Why did they have to make him so hot? Chat. Why did they do that? That's my question. What? They didn't need to do that. That was a choice, okay? Kids game BTW? Yeah, for real. Like should I be drinking energy drinks at 11:30 at night, however, or at 11 o'clock at night? The answer is no. But I'm doing it anyway. For you, chat. For you, chat room. I guess I should finally actually voice act this guy's dialogue. Bravo! What a delectable performance! You had me wanting seconds! Same. I want seconds of that zebra. I want seconds as well. Now you can use Zebra Bananza to cross crumbly crust bridges. Those sweet dreams of yours are within reach, brah. You just gotta hoof it fast.
Thank you, Elder.
Thank you. Zebra cakes. Oh my god. So for one thing, now I'm hungry and now I want zebra cakes. But for a second, yes, we are just going to be saying that constantly now. Fucking zebra cake. This game is insane. God. There will be more? Oh no. Oh no. Are there gonna be more fuckable furries in this game? Oh no. Oh no. Zebra! Jesus Christ. This game is quite long. Is it? How long? I thought this game would be short. That's why I picked it for the stream. But if it's going to be long, I want to finish it. I just have to, like, plan the streams around that. How long is this game? I didn't know that. I figured it would be, like, 15 hours long or something. There's something, like, achievable. Punch. Playthrough is at 48? What the fuck do you mean? Jesus! Okay. I don't know if we're gonna finish this game on stream then. Holy crap! I didn't know about that. Also, I just totally fell off the thing. I do like how there are different songs for each of the transformations. That's funny. Zebra, 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 zebra. I like that. Oh no, my energy's not full. Fuck. Like any Mario game, beating it is just start. Okay, so, okay. I want to beat the final boss is the qualifier. I want to do the main campaign on stream. I'm not gonna play like the entire 100% completion on stream. That would be too much. 25 hours? Okay, yeah, and that's fine. We'll do that because I'm loving this game. But I have other games that I want to stream, and also God damn, these songs are kind of a banger. I can't talk. Why do I keep having a stroke? There are other games I want to stream, and also the streams are going to be where I record footage for videos. So, that's the general plan. I did get spoiled on two things. I will do this just so my community knows. I got spoiled months ago that there are like 18 levels in this game, and also I know who the final boss is. I won't spoil who the final boss is for my community, but yeah, I know the general amount of levels, and I 100% know who the final boss is. And yes, I think it's very cool. Yeah. Because back then, I didn't think I would get a Switch, too. I was not expecting Velvet Tsuchinoko on Twitch.tv to come in clutch. So I was just, like, watching things about this game and, like, other Switch games. Switch 2 games. Because, yeah, I didn't expect to get a Switch 2. Well, here I am with my dick in my hands, I guess. Final boss made me stupidly happy? Hell yeah. I'm a dumbass. I don't know if you were joking or not. No, I did not expect you to straight up buy me a Switch. Yeah, I was ready to go my entire life with no Switch, but then you came in clutch and just bought me the damn thing, so thank you again, Velvet. Yeah. Oh my god, it's Cranky. I think last time we saw Cranky, I accidentally walked right past him. So we didn't get his little thing. Oh, look whose big hairy mug finally turned up. Who are you? Knock that off! It's me, Cranky! Are you so dense you forgot your own family? I love doing voices so much. Listen up and listen good. It'd serve you well to hear this. It took some effort, but I worked out that crook's hiding spot. That's right, I got his whole plan figured out. Who am I talking about, you ask? Oh, no one. Just the fiend behind all these banana burglaries. No hoard is safe. I would have sent some muscle to stop him, but you had taken off for your little mining misadventure. I wanted to make a stupid joke, and then I stopped myself from making a foolish decision. No choice but to do it all myself. I knew the fiend at fault, so I got on Ramby and left the island behind. It should have been you digging all the way down here after that banana bandit. Better thank me for doing your job. What a rotten crook, laughing with his jagged fangs on full display. He doesn't scare me in the slightest. I'll knock those incisors right out, right out, Sizer. Oh my god. Hi, Alex Kaiser. Welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? First time chatter. Oh, we got another one. We got another one. Welcome to my lair, Alex Kaiser. My name is Night Paradox, the world's most ultimate supervillain. How you doing? We're playing some Danky Kang. Some Danky Kang. It's a grand old time to be had by all. Anyway, I'm pooped. Lecturing is tiresome work. That's all I have to say for now, and you can bet that'll change. Here, I got something for you. Whoa! Cranky's freezer rant. I do like that you get goodies for listening to him bitch about things. I love that. That would be my reward in a game. Either that or, like, I'm a super boss that you have to fight. It would be one or the other, but not both. Well, no, maybe it would be both, actually. It's like, in Battle for Bikini Bottom, the SpongeBob game, there's a level where it's just a dark void with nothing. Ah! Oh, don't shut up! Oh my god. 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 I need her. Chat. Chat. Chat, I need her. Chat. 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 I'm gonna die. I don't even want to fight her. Oh, I don't even want to fight her, chat. I've been in love with her ever since we first met. In the one cutscene, chat. Oh my god. Chat room. Chat room. Oh my god. Ah! I can barely even play the game. I'm so in love with her. Oh no. Yes. Yes. Do something. Do something cool. Oh my god, she's so cunty. Why is she so cunty?
Finally stopped her.
That was a really easy boss fight. What? What? Yeah, the monkey is hot. Oh, this is horrible. Oh no. Oh god. Okay, well, this game is peak. What was my game of the year last year? Expedition 33. This might officially be better than Expedition 33 because it has a hot monkey lady in it. I think I'm justified in that statement. I think I'm very justified in that. I'm very justified. Yep. Still only 7 pages of her on R34. Yeah. Well, somebody needs to get on that and then fix it right now. Right now. Stop watching the stream and go make monkey porn on E621. Isn't all human porn monkey porn? That is an incorrect statement I just made. I thought I was being wise, but no, we are an entirely different genus who happen to share characteristics with monkeys. So, huh. Alright, this is the only time during this game I get to bust out the mommy voice, so here we go, I guess. Okay. So my mission has failed. You saw right through my stealth perfume. I didn't see that coming. Yes, darlings, you beat me fair and square. So I'll give you the key. Chat's like, this is what I live for! Don't fool yourself into thinking you can stop the president. He is relentless, and I'm not the only one standing in your way. You'll see that soon enough. Oh my god! Madness. This is insane. Anyway, yes, Alex, I was talking about Patrick's dream. So we're probably about to get sent into cutscene hell, but, so basically in SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, there is a level where you go into SpongeBob's dream, and it has the dreams of all the other characters in there, right? And Patrick's dream is just a dark void of nothingness. And it's just a dark void. And all you have to do is talk to him. He's like standing in the center. And he just instantly gives you the goodie. The golden spatula that you need. And that's the entire level for him. That's all it is. Which is honestly the funniest possible thing they could have done. Apparently there was gonna be a level for him, and they couldn't finish it in time. So they just made his level a black void. There's nothing going on in that man's brain. Did you really chase that lady off? Thanks a ton, bruh. Yeah, it was gonna be an ice cream level. Yeah, it was. Yep. And I don't know if I would have liked ice cream level or what we got more. I kind of like, I think it's very inspired to have a black void of nothingness for your dumbass character. But we've got other problems, like that molten chocolate. It's too hot and it's blocking the way of the lower tower. Okay. I don't know what the monkey, am gonna do, but I'll figure it out. How about an ice cream land, then a void at the end? Okay, good point. That would have been perfect. The best of both worlds. That's an excellent point, Alex. Because it does kind of come off a little unfinished, mainly because, I mean, it is. So. Oh, this is cool. You have to, like, make a pathway. This is what I love about this game so far. The, like, puzzles are so creative. You know? The like smashing shit is already so cool, and then they really do a lot of cool stuff with it. I've never played a game like this. What is this crocodile water game? Hey, I remember that. That's Where's My Water. Oh, I used to play that all the time when I was a kid. There was a Phineas and Ferb version, which was like Perry the Platypus. Where's My Water. And I played that one even more, because I used to be a huge Phineas and Ferb freak. You can tell, because I'm basically the VTuber equivalent to Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Anyone else want to try those ice cubes, see how they taste? Unironically, yes. They do look very yummy. Like, they don't need to be multicolored like that. They're just yummy. Whoa. Way down is all plugged up, bruh. We'll fix this cooling tower, no sweat. I'm a zebra now. Except I need to be a monkey. Although I don't need to be a monkey. I keep thinking I need to be a monkey to punch these things. You don't actually need to. I just do that for some reason. Okay, I will attempt to do a Dr. Doofenshmirtz voice. Okay. A plumber? A platypus plumber? Bury the platypus plumber? Bury the platypus! I can't do Dr. Doofenshmirtz super well. I need more practice. If I had a nickel for every time that's happened, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't much, but it's weird that it's happened twice. Then again, I haven't watched the show in like 15 years, so I barely remember what he sounds like. I haven't watched Phineas and Ferb since it was like a thing. I guess sometimes they bring it back now, but like, I have not watched it since then. I know I need to go back and rewatch it. I just don't. There's a lot of, you know, animated shows that I just have never gotten to. We were talking about that in the last stream, but so many of those shows I completely missed. Like Danny Phantom and Kim Possible, I didn't see those as a kid, like, at all. So. Bruh! It's way too hot down here, bruh! If this keeps up, all our frozen treats are gonna melt! Aw. Feels like a wild amount of heat is coming from that thing on the back. When did we get the Heat Miser's turf? I love that reference. Have you ever seen the Smizer videos on YouTube where it's just this guy, his name is Ice Snort on YouTube, and every year he shows up around Christmas time and uploads a different Snow Miser YTP for every day of the month of December, and then he just disappears for another year. And there's like Smizer lore, Snow Miser lore in YTP form. Oh, I don't know how I lived. Holy shit. I'm a god gamer. Yeah, there's Snow Miser lore. It's unironically one of my holiday traditions at this point, is to watch Snow Miser. One comment about Poppy Kong says this lady is probably going to be the awakening for a lot of kids. It's an awakening for me. I didn't know I desired monkey furry waifus this much. You know what, chat? Fine. Okay, maybe furry me should just be monkey. I could get along with monkey. I feel like there's plenty of cat girls. You know? Plenty of cat girls. But not a lot of monkeys. I can work with monkey. I really enjoyed that art that dragon Catman made. If I can find it here. I want to find it. I have it. It was in the fan art thing. Here, I'll pull it up on the screen. I gotta get it. Where is it? Oh, come on. There it is. Yeah! Yeah! For anyone who hasn't seen this yet. Yeah! I like the monkey boobs. Oh, banana. Oh, man. Dragon Catman the goat. He's going to be watching this VOD later. He's like, yes. And soon I will rest on this glorious sunrise, as I know I've done a great service to this world. Oh, banana. A monkey villain VTuber? Night Paradox, the monkey villain VTuber? Yes. Glorious. Night Paradox, the monkey villain VTuber? Watch your step, bruh. You know, I'm a fucking zebra, and I'm voiced by Dante, except this isn't how Dante talks. So Night Paradox doesn't know why she's doing this joke. I only know the longest sentence by a gorilla with a hand sign is "give me orange, give me eat orange." Honestly, fair enough, gorilla. Oh, thumbs up. Punch. Thumbs up. All right. That gorilla is real as fuck for that. The monkey villain VTuber. Exactly. It's still weird to think. I don't think about it a lot. I may have actually been the first villain VTuber ever. I'm not sure, and I have no way to verify it, but the dates would line up. Alright, we gotta bring the fragments back. How is the chocolate not fully melted from the lava? It's just the most insane chocolate ever. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize. I thought we could, like, pick it up. Yes, Robin Williams did meet Coco the gorilla. Yes, he did. Apparently now people have kind of figured out that, like, the whole Coco thing was, like, only kind of true. Because the problem is that the way their brains work, you know? Oh, I just killed a baby. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, he's fine. The way their brains work is like, it's like training a cat or a dog. It's like, yes, you can teach it sign language. You can't teach a cat sign language. You can teach the gorilla sign language, but the gorilla does not necessarily understand what the phrases mean, you know? The gorilla understands if I do this thing, I get a banana. And so that's what a lot of people kind of feel like about Coco. But I choose to not believe it. I choose to not believe it. I want to believe the fiction. I want to believe the lie. The lie is more important. Oh. This is the exact spiritual antithesis to, oh god, or there's like 5 more Bananzas. Holy crap. Jeez. There are so many skills. Yeah, Kong armor. Okay. Sure. What? This game is fucking huge. You are not lying, Raven. This game is enormous. Why is there so much shit in this game? I thought it was gonna be short. Holy crap. Well... Okay, so we're not supposed to do that. Not supposed to charge. You can't tell me you're afraid of a bit of heat? No, I just don't feel real comfortable walking across a chocolate pathway that's slowly melting away. It's surrounded by lava! That would be me. That would be me in this exact situation. I'd be like, fuck no, I am not going across this chocolate path here in the lava world. Go fuck yourself. You cannot convince me. Why is the zebra so hot? I'm still not over this. I'm not over it. That was a Shrek reference. Unironically, I have not watched the Shrek movie. Oh, it was the first movie. Okay, I remember now. I haven't watched Shrek 1 in maybe like 20 years. I'm not joking you. It might be close to that. I just watched Shrek 2 a couple months ago. And by watch Shrek 2, I mean I started watching it. And then my ADHD Zoomer brain kicked in. And I was like, no, I will play on my phone instead. You know, many such cases for Night Paradox. Yeah. I at least attempted to watch the movie. I respect that it's a good movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm saying that as a consequence of my own personal flaws, I was not able to pay attention to the film. But one day, when I get the ADHD thing figured out, I will presumably watch Shrek 2, and it will be like, yes, this is glorious. I can just sit and watch the film and not have to play Balatro on my phone. Or Doom Scroll, which would be preferable. Thought about watching Shrek again at some point, as well as the first Puss in Boots. I remember I watched the first Puss in Boots when it came out. Did not really care for that movie, even as a kid. I just thought it was kind of whatever. But then I watched the new one, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and I absolutely fucking loved that movie. That movie is so good. We talked about it on a previous stream, but if you have not seen it, go watch it. It is better than you think it is, I promise you. It is so good. It's so good. Pray for mercy from Puss in Boots. I love the wolf from the second Puss in Boots movie. That guy is my guy. I absolutely love the wolf character. He is my dude.
Bet you dreamed about bananas, didn't ya?
Oh, man. Actually captures what a real panic attack is like. Oh, yeah. I respected that. I know people kind of clown on it for like, oh, it's realistic portrayal of a panic attack. Memes. But I think a lot of that is people don't know how to have actual emotions or opinions on things on social media. So it's like you can make this like heartfelt depiction of something and then people have to shit all over it for no reason, which is stupid. I was not impressed by that bit of discourse there. You know? Sometimes a movie is just kind of good. And the writing and performances are good, you know? So, shocker. Shocker. Remember the Velma show, Panic Attack, that was clowned on by that time? I mean, that's different. That's the Velma show. You know? That earned being clowned on constantly. Wait a minute, Pachinko? Oh my god. This is a Japanese game. There's fucking Pachinko. Or I guess this is more like, whatever that game is, that game show. Ugh. Come on. Punch, 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 punch. Alright, we just gotta steer the things. This is automatically a better Pachinko minigame than the one in Mario Sunshine. If you guys have never played Mario Sunshine, just know that it has a level similar to this. And it is infinitely worse in every way. Every single conceivable way, it is worse. That level is horrible. It's one of the worst parts of that game. That game already has a lot of really bad levels. So. The wolf, aka death. Okay. Fine. 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 Fine, 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 fine. We'll do the quote. We'll do the quote. Okay. We were doing villain quotes last time. We were doing villain quotes last time. We will do the quote now. Okay, fine. Now, am I able to do it good? The answer is no. But I will try. I will attempt. I'm also not Spanish, so that's the other problem here. So I will do like English accent one, because I'm not even going to try to do a Spanish accent. Okay. I was there to witness all of them. each frivolous end, but you didn't even notice me, because Puss in Boots laughs in the face of death, right? But you're not laughing now. But you are death. And I don't mean it metaphorically or rhetorically or poetically or theoretically or any other fancy way. I'm death, straight up. And I've come for you, Puss in Boots. Oh, man. That's fun. That's fun. Oh, God. I do like doing the villain voices. I really liked doing the Green Goblin one last stream. That was so much fun. That and the Venom voice I really liked doing, even if the Venom voice destroyed my throat. We are Venom. Oh, man. Fuck that pachinko machine from Sunshine. The physics don't even work correctly. Yeah, they don't. They actively do not work. That entire level is just broken. I don't know how that got approved, but it did for some ungodly reason. All right, I think I see what we have to do. Or maybe we can just reset this level. Can you reset the level, buddy? Nope, he can't. I'm death, straight up. God damn it, Alex! I'm gonna do it again now. Okay, fine. The heart, Osborne! First, we attack his heart! I like the one where he's like attacking Aunt May and she's like, oh, please, Mary, Mother, and Joseph, and thou who art in heaven. And he's like, finish it! The prayer! Finish it! Oh my God. I aspire to have at least like 5% of the crazy ability as Willem Dafoe. It's currently not the case, but maybe one day I will be as nuts as that man is. That would be a glorious thing. All right, we gotta clear a path. I don't care what people say about the old films. The quotes are still legendary. The films are still legendary. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Those original Spider-Man movies are still the best ones. And like, I like the new ones. Well, okay, I like the Tom Holland ones. I don't like the Amazing Spider-Man movies very much. I know they have their fans, but yeah, the original Sam Raimi ones are still the best ones. I think I will say there still is not in movie form a perfect portrayal of like Spider-Man the character. Like more specifically, there's no perfect like Peter Parker at all. They kind of have never done that to this day. And it's a little frustrating, I will admit. I think the most perfect portrayal of Peter Parker was actually like in like media was probably Spectacular Spider-Man, the TV show. It's still probably the best portrayal of a lot of those characters. That would be my opinion. I feel like they feel the need to change stuff, you know? And it's like you don't need to change so much of it, you know? I fucked up this level. Damn it. Spider-Man 2, still top favorite one. Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, perfect. Yeah, exactly. I think Spider-Man works better as a TV show. Because Spider-Man, like, the comics are not about, the Spider-Man comics are not really necessarily about, the, like, origin story and, like, oh, he has to fight the big bad guy and blah, blah, blah. like the Spider-Man comics until, well, not until relatively recently. They're still kind of doing it. The Spider-Man comics are really more about the like interpersonal drama, you know? And like the shit Peter Parker has to deal with, like as a dude, as a kid especially. And that's what makes them interesting. When you change that to, oh, he's got to fight the big evil bad guy and Mary Jane is there. Like, the dude has had multiple girlfriends. He was getting pussy in those comics, okay? He was getting mad pussy. But then he couldn't be a good partner because he was Spoder-Man, you know? And that's the drama of it, you know? So when you take away the drama, it's less interesting. You know? You're kind of missing the point of the thing. So I kind of feel like Spider-Man works better as a TV show. It's just every Spider-Man show they come out with is like a show for little babies. And I mean, fair enough, but like, I think a Spider-Man show would work better, unironically, as like, I don't want to say like a CW show, but like a drama show for older people, you know? I think, unironically, that would actually probably work really well. And have that layer to it. Not like adults, but I don't know. I think that would actually be an interesting idea. You don't have to make Spider-Man baby mode for him to be interesting or palatable, I feel like. So, speaking of Melina, I remember seeing a fan casting for Sonic 3 a few years ago, and it had him as Gerald. That actually would fit very well. That would fit very well. Alex, since you're new here, I guess I want to show you the ref sheet because Dr. Octopus has had a irrevocable effect on my psyche, and I want you to understand. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Okay, we move that there, here. Look at that. Look at that. I'm not a Doc Ock fan at all. It's inconceivable that I would be. No way. Impossible. Nope. These were all original ideas that I, the ultimate supervillain, made up myself. That's what I did. Ah. Exactly. Exactly. The power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Yeah. Oh, fun. All right. We got to get to the end of this level. We got to go over there with the ice cubes. We got to go hot zebra mode. Zebra! Oh, fuck. Zebra, zebra, zebra. Fuck. Come on. Ugh. I need to turn off that Ko-fi stream bot. We do not need Ko-fi ads in my thing constantly. I turned that on like a long time ago, and I guess I just never turned it off. Zebra, 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 zebra. Zebra, 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 zebra. I'm having fun. Alright. It's time for the power of ice cubes. These have got to be the coldest fucking ice cubes ever. Are these the world's coldest ice cubes? Let's find out. Can't believe it's already been 2 weeks since you got this. Me neither. Yeah, because it's been 4 streams, so it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, time flies. It's kind of ridiculous. And sometimes I wish it would stop flying, and then other times I'm like, yes, please, make it fly. More flying, now. I don't want to be in the current time. Another fan casting at Patrick Stewart as Eggman Nega. That would be cool if it was like 90s Patrick Stewart. I think he's just too old at this point. He's way too old to be any version of Dr. Eggman. Dr. Eggman I see as, like, in his, like, 50s or 60s, you know? He's not that old, you know? Because, like, a 90-year-old man cannot do a lot of that Dr. Eggman stuff, you know? But I can see the vision. I can see the vision. You gotta go, Sonowall, for one more. Thank you for visiting the stream. Have a good night. It's fan casting on movie. Voice casting. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that would make enough sense, yeah. Whoa. I went under the boss arena on accident. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Inflaminite. Make him cold, I see. Freeze the bitch. Okay. Alright, chat, let's put all of our brain cells together. All of our relatively few. I gotta admit, this game is like Mario Odyssey 2, kind of. I think part of me kind of likes this game better than Odyssey already. I can't believe I'm saying that, because I love Mario Odyssey. But I think I like this better. I actually was playing Mario Odyssey earlier today. I just wanted to, like, revisit it a little bit. And I was playing one of the levels. And, it's still fun, but I don't know. Something about this game just hits different, man. This game is definitely better. I can't believe I'm saying that, but yeah. Like, already, I definitely like this game way more. It's crazy that it took them so long to make a new Donkey Kong game. To the point where I kind of, like, forgot why I like Donkey Kong games. And then I was reminded by this game. It's a lot more chaotic. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, Mario Odyssey is fun, and, you know, it's kind of vibey, and you just go around this and the other thing. This game's fucking crazy. I mean, it's madness. You're just running around destroying shit. I'm into it. And there's Zebra. And Zebra makes everything better. Especially big, buff, daddy, dilf Zebra. Ugh. Beam. Oh, there we go. I still need to finish DKC on the SNES Classic and mod it after that to put DKC 2 and 3. You should. Those games are some of the best games ever made, although they are also very hard, so beware. Okay, there we go. There we go. Zebra! Come on. Activate our gamer skills. Punch. Nope. Punch. There we go. Let's fucking go. We did it. Holy shit! Oh my god! He just fucking died! Oh my god! Oh, holy shit! He fucking died, dude. Oh my god. Oh. Another fan casting I saw that works. Someone's making a fan rewrite of the 1993 Mario movie. For the third one, they had Christopher Walken voice Fawful. That's a pretty good one. I wouldn't have thought of that. I can give you my fan cast for Fawful. All right. And it's Zim from Invader Zim. Richard Stephen Horvitz. I'm not biased. I totally have not met him in real life or anything. But yeah, like, If you've ever played the Mario and Luigi games, can you hear this voice as this character, as Fawful?
To the mystery of the prize.
The mystery of the prize. Not Gur. This is where he meets Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Even Zirus Minor didn't orbit such a horrible star. So hot.
So hot. I can't do that. I can't do that. I like the compilation where it's just every time he insults humans.
These human filthies should be honored to even be considered as possible friends of Zim. Sad little earth monkey. Okay.
Sad little earth monkey. I think I've told the story. No, I know for a fact I told the story. I think it was last stream I told the story. But yeah, I actually met Zim's voice actor. He's a cool dude. He signed an autograph for me, and I was squeeing. I was squeeing a lot. I have a picture of it. But yeah, that Zim is my fan cast for Fawful. Will it ever happen? I doubt it, but I would love that. Ooh. Woo! Very nice. Oh. Yeah, we did it. I love like the energy of this game. Like it's all about like dancing and music and you know having fun and shit. I don't know, just something about that is so refreshing to me. It's really like heartwarming. Maybe that's the refreshing part, is the heartwarming. I love it. Oh God. Beware of the bad mustache men. Oh my God, she's so hot. She's so iconic, chat. She's so iconic. She's too iconic. They cooked too hard when they made that character. We've got to go to Nintendo HQ and fight them. That was awesome. Give me money. Give me money. 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 Oh, are we just killing this random guy? Okay, fine. So I wonder how many levels there are left in like the main campaign. Because, I mean, we just beat all the other bad guys, so I don't know if they come back or what. So I'm curious to find that out. I love how people now meme that thanks to this game, Pauline is basically part of the Kong family. It's honestly very funny and very heartwarming that I think Nintendo kind of doesn't want their funny monkey character to be associated with kidnapping women. So they have just like completely flipped the script and now they're just oomfies. They're just besties. I kind of love it. I realized why Pauline sounded weird just now. I had changed her dub to Japanese. Yeah, that would make sense. 'Cause her actress voices her in every not every language, but like all the singing she voices her, which I thought was pretty cool to find out. I've got a long way to go. Oh boy. Pauline Kong does have a nice ring to it. True.
Everything's been voided out.
Is it just me or does this stuff look kind of yummy, by the way? I don't know. It's Orpal. Then again, I'm biased. I'm the most Orpal person on the planet, so I'm very biased in this instance. Anyway. I'm tired. I'm tired. Let's turn the music on now. It's me, I'm Mario. No, I don't want Danganronpa. Give me a different song. I don't want Guilty Gear. We have enough Guilty Gear. All right, this is Ease 8. Very good. This is the 1/3 mark. Oh boy. Okay. My concern is just the game being too long, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Let's find someone to raid. Well, let's go to Just Chatting. We're going to go back to the lair. Hello! Oh, I forgot. We were talking about Halloween Horror Nights food. All right, go away. That was fun. I'm glad you had fun, Velvet. I'm very glad. Very glad. Need to go to the forest level now? Oh, boy. Who are we gonna raid? Let's see. Let's raid... We haven't raided Nim yet. Nim is one of my friends. We'll go raid Nim. She's cool and does lots of cool things and is a VTuber. That is the most generalized statement ever. I've been to Halloween Horror... Yeah! Yeah, we were talking about it earlier in the stream. That was before you came in, but I went to Halloween Horror Nights and I got to see Freddy Fazbear, and it was the greatest day of my life. So, it's pretty sweet. Got to make sure and not miss next stream when you come back to the game. Well, if you want to go ahead and drop a follow, I'm not sure if you're already following me or not. We will be streaming again Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just be aware that if you drop a follow, you will be signing away your rights to everything. You're going to become one of my evil minions. So enjoy that. Enjoy that. The one in Florida Derp? Yeah. Yeah, the one in Florida Derp. I think you and I have discussed this, but yeah. Yes, you're following you already? Okay, so then you already signed the contract. That's excellent. Well, it was lovely getting to meet you, Alex Kaiser. I'm glad that you showed up on the stream. You know, it's always nice to meet a new minion. While we're here, actually, because you brought it up, I'm going to go ahead and plug the Discord and the YouTube. If anybody wants to go ahead and join the Discord and join the YouTube, you'll get pings for when streams are starting or when I drop new videos. So you're fully welcome to do that. And yeah, it was great hanging out with all my minions. I always love hanging out with all my minions, and I'm looking forward to the next one. And hopefully I will work more on videos. Wait, no, today is Sunday. Oh, I forgot. Today's Sunday. So Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday will be the next stream. Sorry. I'm a ding-dong. Thursday. Thursday is the next stream. So, yeah. M1 Garrett ping. Ping! Yeah. Anyway. All right, let me get this raid going. Yeah. So, it was great hanging out. Let's go ahead and get this raid going. Yeah. So, my name is Night Paradox, the world's most evil, ultimate supervillain, so on and so forth. And I hope you all have a great night. Where's my button? Night.